left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Top decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing to. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler, 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 grappler. Subscribe to Grappler.
What is up, guys? We are live and welcome everybody to the stream. Hello there, Mr. LawFury. You are first in chat today. And hello everybody else who may be here at the moment. Hope y'all are having a good week so far. Let's put on the Valhalla music immediately and get the stream underway. Snooch, how you doing, brother? Everything good? Second in chat today. Good to have you on, my friend. Dude, today I woke up full of energy. I don't know what's up with me. I feel really energetic. I'm on day 5 of the water fast. No food for 5 days, but it's a good morning. I don't even have coffee in me yet. I don't know what's up. Also, thank you for the follows off stream. Strength to Hell, Jor Plays, and Wild Jester. If you're watching the VOD, good to have you on. Cheers. Still on holidays. Nice, man. Nice. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying it. First sip of coffee in the morning. Good morning, Mr. Grappler. Hello there, LNB. How you doing? Shirley, thanks. Glad to hear it, man. Coffee is really good. Coffee is excellent. Couldn't ask for more. So today I'm considering to do a very mild break from my fast. Very mild. Just do some beef broth today. And then after that, the next day actually eat food. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, 5-day fast total. If you don't count the beef broth, which is not really that high in calories, 6 days. It was a good run. One of the better fasts I've had, actually, at least in terms of the final days. I feel really good. What about you guys? What are you up to? Anything cool happening in the world you want to discuss? My post on Twitter actually got quite a lot of people responding to it. I wrote about the whole what's-her-face scandal with her kids and whatever. The thing we talked about yesterday. Yeah? I still can't believe people have a different opinion from me. It's crazy. Actually insane. Did you watch the game event thing? No. No. What game event thing? Please do tell. Opening Gamescom. Oh, I did not watch it. No. Anything really cool happen? I know Path of Exile 2 release date is December 11th. That's quite exciting. Right around the corner. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Bunch of good trailers, but nothing groundbreaking. Okay. Gamescom, okay. There will be a remake of Witcher 3 for free for those who already got it. Interesting, okay. Interesting. Oh, a remaster. Alright, alright. Got it. Because remake, I'm like, how can they make that for free? But a remaster makes more sense. Witcher 3, I think. I barely played Witcher 3. It's a game I should probably play one day. So maybe when they do the remaster, I'll play it. Such a great one. We could do that on stream one day. Just beat it. We'll have a new DLC next year. Sweet, sweet. Play it then. Yeah, but I have to beat the base game first, right? Before the DLC. First 2 expansions are free now too. Okay. Get it, boys? Nice, nice. Awesome. Are you going to have a look at GTA 6? I don't know. I never even played GTA 5. I know everyone's super hyped for GTA 6. Oh wait, actually, it's only on console, right? In that case, no, I'm not going to play it. No interest in console-only releases, dude. Those are always a major bummer to me. One of the best games I have ever played, to be honest. Yeah, I've never played it. Do you mean the multiplayer, or do you mean the single-player actual campaign? Which one are we talking about? Which do you consider one of the best ever? Which aspect of it? Cut my hair a bit yesterday, just to loosen the weight on my head. Feels a bit weird on stream. No, I'm not a multiplayer. Okay, so you're saying the single player is that good, huh? Cool. Cool. Bro changed wigs. Characters are so tremendous. I have so little faith in today's writers for video games that, at least Western ones, like American ones, that I have low expectations for any game coming out. There's so few examples of games that actually have really cool characters. For example, I think Expedition 33 did an amazing job. Really cool character design. But other than that, you have, I guess, Baldur's Gate. Really good job to an extent. Overall, though, the characters just suck. Never liked GTA 5. I'm a fan of the old stuff, though. Yo, where's everyone else? It's only Snooch and Lawfairy so far. What the frick? Where are my friends? You guys abandoned me? There's already 50 people on here. You guys just popping on the second monitor. It's like, oh, let's see what Grappler is about. You're dying of heat. That sucks, Tams. Can't have you die. I need you to make my videos. What do you mean? Can't die on me, brother. Who's gonna edit the YouTube? I need you, Tams. After 3 weeks of raining, it's scorching hot. Yeah. 5 days in the Waterfest. Very happy with it. Feeling great, not even hungry. Although yesterday, I almost broke it. Bro, my stomach started like feeling like a little naughty. It's like, I'm like, wait. Naughty as in nuts. Nice hair, thanks. Thank you. And it was like, I told my stomach, I'm not going to break my fast today. It's tomorrow. And it's like, yes, you will. So we had a bit of a fight, me and him. And then today I feel great. I feel really good. I woke up with a lot of energy. What do you think of LeBlanc right now? Decently solid. Opposite here, running in the rain 18C. Yeah. All right. Chat, hit me up with fun questions, fun topics, fun discussions. Intellectual, stupid, meme, doesn't matter. Nice gift, my friend. What's up? I am not Leroy on YouTube. How you doing? You're getting skinny, sir. Eat some food. Today I'm going to drink a little bit of beef broth, I think. To slowly get my digestive system running again, and then tomorrow I'll have a full meal. I think that's the idea. So, yeah. But yeah, 5 days so far. 0 comida. I'm feeling amazing. Never play mid, usually at League, but I played some games with Mel. She has such a satisfying kit. I've never played Mel, believe it or not. I could see it being satisfying, though. Sure. I've been playing a bit of League off stream. Just my main characters. Very few games. It's just I needed something to keep my mind off of eating. So, just played League of Legends. Yeah, we're still going to lean out a little bit more, by the way. So we did the Waterfest now. Right now, I'm skinny, but I'm also really low on water retention, right? So I'm gonna plump up a few pounds back once I start eating again. Especially in the body. Body's gonna blow up a little bit. And then we're just gonna diet a little bit more. Because we have LA in less than a month, dude. Yo, Los Angeles in less than a month, chat. That's crazy. It's right around the corner. We're about to travel. JRPG writing is great, but it can be cliche at times. That's true. That is true. I like JRPGs better than like full-on open world RPGs. I like the linearity of it. That if you don't, I like not being given far too many side quests. Otherwise, I just get lost, and I lose track of the main quest, and I stop caring about the main quest. Will there be a Riftbound qualifier? Yeah, man, that's what I'm going for. Indeed, in a month, at the end of September. So I need to get really good at one deck and perform properly on the tournament. Have you tried the Ghoster Driver Z list? We should try that. I'd be down. I have not looked at it now. Played Chain Echoes. It's a modern retro style JRPG. I have not, no. No. You know, I haven't played JRPGs in a very long time. It used to be my favorite game genre, like somewhere around 20 years ago. Specifically, like the console ones, like, for example, Secret of Mana, stuff like that. Well, Secret of Mana is a little bit like action RPG, right? Not really a JRPG. But yeah, you have like the Final Fantasy games, you have Chrono Trigger, those kinds of games, man. Man, those are great. Chrono Trigger is goated. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. Story's crazy too. I think FromSoft does a tremendous job with their games. Their characters and music are some of my favorite of all time. What does FromSoft make? I always forget publishers or game developers. I know the name, I just don't attach it to anything. Elden Ring, okay. Yeah, Elden Ring definitely has some amazing music. I wouldn't say characters though. Really? Like, I think the characters, from a graphic design point of view, and from a mechanics combat point of view, they're great. But like personality, I don't know. They're all pretty shallow, right? Like, you don't really get to talk to them in depth that much. Can you give some tips on Mel into Aurelia? Play against Aurelia regularly locals and just get dusted. Well, I would have Blue Mel in the sideboard personally. I think Purple Mel does nothing in that matchup. So Blue Mel in the sideboard, she makes it so they can't use their Defies ever. And you have to get really good value out of your rebuttals, right? And try to get rid of their draw engine. That's generally speaking what I would try to do. And then, like, you want to, like, park a good unit that they can't really overwhelm. So, for example, Student is really good because you can steal one of their buffs and massively buff him yourself. Like, stealing buffs in general is very strong versus Aurelia, because she counts on those. Environment of the items has the story, they don't spell it out. Also depends on what list you're running, right? What your tools are in general. There's a lot of Mel lists. I don't think it should be a bad matchup, but you know what? Let's actually have a look. Because, what is the name of the site? .gg. 0.gg. Yeah, 0.gg. Let's have a look at exactly how well Mel did into Aurelia in the regional qualifier. It's a great way to assess it. So, pairing qualifier, regional qualifier, Barcelona, standing team spotlight, meta. Let's see, matchups. And let's go for grid. Let's look for Mel into Kennen Yi Aurelia. 13%. Wow. That's crazy. Now there's a very small sample size here. There's very few, so I don't know if that's a very good representation. It's obviously not 13%, but I'm surprised. I never had many issues playing Aurelia, but maybe a good Aurelia player just plays around your rebuttals. What's up, Grap? How you doing, Artemis? Started watching you back when you were playing Legends of Runeterra. Nice. Didn't you were streaming this early now? These have always been my stream times, man. Items have the story, they don't spell it out. The story is in the items. Okay. A lot of it is built into the lore. Got it, got it. What's good, Grap? Everything great here, man. I'm on 5 days of water fasting. Haven't had any food for that time. And today's a really good day in terms of energy. I feel great. And I'll probably do a little bit of bone broth today to break the water fast. We're playing 8-4 Jin list today. Maybe. I also want to see the Z list. I also want to have a look at a few other lists as well. There's a lot of cool lists out there. Gonna try out TFT new set too? I don't think so. Weeknight skirmishes go too late. Glad to hear you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you. I feel excellent. Finishing my early coffee and, yeah. Waiting for you guys to hit me with some controversial topics that are going to get me banned on Twitch. I'm just waiting for the day. The day Grappler gets a 1-week ban. It'll happen one day. I'm positive. I'm positive of it. Just waiting for that day. So I can go and start complaining on Twitter about how people are silly. Give me a free vacation as well, right? It's like, finally I got the ban. I can take a week off. Relax. Sleep late. But yeah. Also, I was surprised. So I wrote on Twitter. Here, let me put it. I was really surprised by one of the things people responded with. Well, one person responded with on Twitter. I wonder if you guys have the same impression of me as they do. Here. So, on Twitter, I made a tweet that says, death penalty to anybody who murders their children, that there is even a debate happening on this is ridiculous. And this guy wrote, wow, really surprised at this response from you. To be honest, expected some in the middle stance. Actually glad you're saying enough, blah, blah, blah. Do I have a lot of in the middle stances? I don't know, man. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of topics out there, people have stupidly polarized stances that are simply wrong, right? There is nuance in things. Right? But, like, my stances are pretty concrete. And often they'll align to a concrete, this is my point of view. I support it, include rape as well. I would never include that in death penalty. And mostly due to burden of proof. Here's a wild take. I would support a lot of things having a death penalty. A lot. Including rape, including kidnapping, including things that don't necessarily kill other people. I would include all of this in death penalty if there was a 100% accuracy way to tell if someone did it or not. Right? If we had a magic machine that says they're 100% guilty of this thing, I'd 100% support it. I actually think it would be fine to put death penalty for a lot of different crimes. Because at the end of the day, like, if you do that, just don't commit the crime. And if you do, you're stupid enough to go through. I mean, it's your fault, your problem. The problem is you can't know, right? So I think you can't really have such an extreme punishment where you're not 100% sure they did it, right? But yeah, that's how I see it. Because that's impossible, I think you have to be careful. What does this matter anyway? Extremists just call you a fence sitter or whatever if you aren't extremist yourself. Well, being an extremist, by definition, means that you're a little bit dogmatic, right? At least a little bit biased. Otherwise, you wouldn't be an extremist. You can be categorized as an extremist and not be an extremist. That's different. How can you live in society with them? With who? How about accidental killings? That's not murder. That's different. Murder, by definition, is not accidental. That's manslaughter. Very different. So good. All right, coffee's done. Hayaku, ideologically speaking, I think you could put a very harsh punishment on anything. As long as society is well aware what the punishment is, at that point, it's on them. Just don't commit the crime. That's how I see things. If you know there's a crime, and if you commit it, the punishment is very harsh, and you commit it anyway, you're the idiot, right? You deserve the punishment. For example, chopping off a hand for stealing. It's a very extreme punishment. I'm not ideologically opposed to it, though. And if you do end up doing it, well, stupid you. You know? So, I don't oppose harsh punishments in general. The problem with very harsh punishments for minor offenses is simply, you can't, it's very hard to prove 100% they did the thing that they say they did. That is being said, right? It's very hard. How do you prove something to 100%? 2 witnesses? I could buy 2 witnesses, right? Video evidence? AI, right? Like, in these days, it's extremely hard to prove something happened 100%. It's very hard. So then how do you do it? That's my only issue. So, I'm super fine with very harsh punishments. You guys might dislike this. Me personally, I think criminals who, how do I put this? If somebody commits a crime, especially one where like okay, let's say for example somebody robs someone at gunpoint, doesn't shoot them, just points a gun at them, takes their money and walks away. And then the victim pulls out a gun and shoots them in the head. I think that is a happy day. That's how I see it. I think happy day. Oh, but Grappler, he was walking away, there was no more danger. Doesn't even cross my mind. I don't care. Good day for society. Got rid of one more scumbag, dude. Awesome. That's how I see it. And similarly, I'd be fine with governments putting out harsh punishments just like that. Again, problem comes down to, how do you prove they did what you said they did? You can't prove it. Being framed as rough to balance the scales, yeah, that's the issue. And it's not hard to frame people, especially if you have money and time. If I really needed to frame somebody for a really bad crime, I think I could get away with it. I think I could do it. You know, you put in a few months of prep, you really put a plan together, you really put the evidence together, you can frame a lot of people for a lot of things. Imagine you had a few $1 million at your disposal and you needed to frame someone of a crime. Couldn't you do it if you're smart enough? Yeah, probably. Most people will never go through that kind of effort to do that because there's no payoff, right? And most people who try to frame people are kind of stupid in the first place, so they don't get away with it because they have a lot of holes in their planning. But someone who's really smart, yeah, they'll frame you. Hey, OG Vegas Batman, 67 months, brother. Thank you, my man. Thank you very much. How you doing? Didn't you just recently sub? Yeah, you did yesterday. What is this? I knew it. Growing into old men together. How do you get to do it again? You're cheating. And double sub. Come here for Mel gameplay state to learn how to get away with crime. There it is. For me, it seems cruel. Doesn't matter. It always double dips me. Nice. What are we going to play today? Some deck from Barcelona, probably. Look at how safe it is in countries with harsh punishments. UAE, Singapore. Fine letting my 5-year-old walk the streets alone at night in some of those cities. I know. Crazy, right? And that's how it is. That's how it should be. Look what happened in El Salvador, right? They went from the most dangerous city or country in the world, #1 in murder, to one of the safest in the world in a period of like 2-3 years. Do you know how crazy that is? That's never before been seen. And you know what they did? I mean, people are going to say that's unethical, but they just said, hey, police, arrest everyone who you think is a criminal, and we'll figure it out later. So they went out there and just arrested everyone and threw them all in jail. Who they like, yeah, that guy, we know that guy's a criminal. We don't have proof, but we know. They threw everyone in jail. And the country became one of the safest countries in the world almost overnight. Good for them, man. Now, of course, that infringes on some laws, on some human rights. I mean, but you know what? They were in a dire situation. Their country was a shithole. And they saved it. Good for them. Don't play Mogwai's deck? Probably not. Desperate times call for desperate measures? Absolutely. My wife is a forensic scientist. Lesson I have learned, a vast majority of violent crimes are repeat offenders. Pretty often forensics make guilt pretty certain. Criminals are usually real dumb. That's true. Well, you gotta realize, like, it is usually dumb people who commit crimes, especially, like, violent crimes. So, it makes sense that they're easy to catch as well. Ever tried Green Azir? No, I haven't. Like, there's some smart criminals out there, but they're usually not committing violent crimes. They're committing white-collar crimes or, you know, they're doing other things. Play Blue LeBlanc with Hui. Epstein? Sure. Sounded very demanding. Deck from another Riftbound creator. I'm not going to open decks yet. I'm still waiting for caffeine to kick in. Grab through another question, though. What's your take with AI data centers and their effect on the environment? Who cares? Who cares? AI is going to take over no matter what anyone says. Just let it happen faster. In general, like, it's going to happen. Plus, I think the effect of the environment is really overstated. Like, really very overstated. What would be a good punishment for corruption in government? Death penalty. And there are countries that do that. I think China has the death penalty for corruption in government. I believe it's China. Is it Singapore as well? I'm not sure. What's your workout split when you're fasting like this? Or do you just not work out? This time I worked out really hard. Monday I killed it. You know what I actually managed to do yesterday? It's because I'm so much lighter. I'm down about 10 pounds of body weight. I did a one-arm pull-up. I haven't done one of those in years. I went to the pull-up bar, grabbed it. Straight up. Crazy. I haven't pulled off one of those in years, but just due to the lower body weight, I got it on both arms. Did not expect it. What do you think? Why do you think it's overstated? Have you researched it? I think there's so many more things that are worse for the environment in general than AI. And here's what I think. I think AI will solve... Okay, there's two things that might happen. AI ruins the world. AI saves the world. AI is going to happen no matter what. So if it's going to ruin the world, might as well happen 5 years earlier. It doesn't really matter. But if AI is going to save the world, I'd rather it happen earlier as well. So let's just get it over with. Let's just see where it leads us. That's how I see things. Do you think after the RQ win, we need to be teching our RQ decks for Ornn? Or they're not going to be good enough good pilots? I think there will be a bit of a meta shift slightly. It's because Ornn is good into Kennen, right? And Kennen was the dominating deck. So you'll probably see more Ornns pop up. Because again, there is a best of Ornn still. Ornn is not set 1. And number 2, the deck actually performed really well. There might be more Master Yis, for example. As crazy as that might sound. Because I think Los Angeles Regional Qualifier is the last chance to get top 64 to qualify for World Championship or Regional Championship. So you might see even more Master Yis because Master Yi is decent into Kennen, but it's also good into Ornn theoretically. At least from my understanding, I think it's good into Ornn. So yeah, that might be a thing. Any downsides from the fast, like trouble sleeping? Slight headaches occasionally. These last 5 days, I've had 2 headaches. I took a pill for that. Your own player said he is actually a decent matchup. Okay. Okay, interesting. But yeah. AI will change a lot, and I, for one, I look forward to seeing what happens. All right, anything else, chat? Any other crazy questions? Any other fun topics? Let's hear it now before we start playing. What do you enjoy about Riftbound? Kind of a general question. I like PvP games. I like beating other players. And I like being able to creatively find ways to do it. So deck building is really fun for me. Now, we're kind of past the entire deck building stage of building like very unique decks. That's only really possible in like the first 2 weeks of an expansion. And then people start figuring out what really works really well. But I love new sets. I love... I mean, you guys saw when I crafted the triple Ruination Kennen deck. It did great for quite a while until people started figuring out Kennen might have Ruination. Stuff like that I really enjoy. You know, building alternative win cons, surprising people, it's a lot of fun. And Riftbound really gives you a very big liberty of building different archetypes in different legends. How about control anti-ballistas? I did control ballistas on Jhin. It was interesting, but I don't know. Even go as far as to equip sprites against Yi just to hold better. He said key for Yi is to hold them. Got it. Got it. Want to skirmish with Kha'Zix and purple Yasuo. Want to skirmish with Kha'Zix and purple. Good job, man. Good for you. That's an interesting one. I rarely see purple Yasuo played. You see the Gamescom 2026 upcoming games? No. No. All I saw on Twitter was Path of Exile 2 talking about their release in December 11th. Did you see that KDA registered a new song title? I did not know. Coming back in October. Okay. Any champ unit to make them all +1 damage and Twisted Fate as well. That's very unique. That concept. Never thought about it. I've almost never played any, so... Not really a legend I have a lot of experience with. Hello, people. Chubby Walk, how you doing? Hello. Hello to you, too. Yeah, I'm excited for today, man. Today I have, again, I have gym in about 4 hours from now, 3.5 hours. Then I might play tennis, and then I'm going to slowly break my fast. I'm looking forward to it. For anyone who's not done a water fast, not having eaten for 5 days, your first bite of food, it doesn't taste like normal food. It tastes, your body says hallelujah, because you just haven't eaten in so long. It's really, really a unique feeling. And you can only get that feeling after not having eaten for multiple days. It's really cool. I always look forward to it. Kha'Zix can steal so many free points. True. Is that healthy? Very. I do it for health. What's the goal of it? What's the benefit? Doing a prolonged fast, as in multiple days, is generally very good for your body on a lot of different ways. What fast are you on? Sugar? No, I'm not eating anything, just water. So one of the main benefits is autophagy. Autophagy really kicks in after the first day or two. Autophagy is a process of your body basically having no food coming in to build off of, right? So you're getting no fat, no protein, no amino acids, no collagen, nothing. You're getting nothing. So your body, in order to build and repair, has to pull off from itself. And the first thing it consumes for energy and for building materials is intracellular junk, cells that are failing. So this is happening at all times, even when you're not fasting, but to a very low degree, it ramps up immensely during a fast. So you're basically, in layman terms, consuming junk from your body to build and repair. And it's a fantastic process. And again, it does happen at all times, even when eating, but to a much, much, much lesser degree. So people like to call it like a reset. To an extent it is. That's number one. It's great for insulin sensitivity. Number two, it is really good for the immune system. So what happens during a water fast? Generally speaking, your white blood cell count drops a lot. And this means your immune system gets quite weak. This is true. But that's only during the fast. Once you've finished your fast, within like very quickly soon after, you produce all brand new white blood cells, and your immune system is basically fresh, new, and a lot stronger than before. So you really buff up your immune system after that. Other benefits, you lose a lot of body fat, which is great. It's really good for chronic inflammation because a lot of chronic inflammation does come from food. I can keep talking on and on. Can a beginner like fasting do that? Yeah, absolutely. Anyone can do it. There's a few caveats you got to be careful with. One of them, like I've gotten a lot of people to do a fast. I've gotten my mom to do it. I got my dad to do it. I got a friend to do it. I got another friend to do it. There are a few things I've learned by having them do it, not to do. So for example, you do have to be careful with salt. Some people, when they start water fasting because they're hungry, they just drink way more water than they're used to. So you might have people who are used to drinking like half a liter of water a day, start drinking 3 liters of water a day. And while that on its own is not a bad thing, it is very bad because you're not eating any salt. So when you all of a sudden massively increase the amount of water you drink, your body starts flushing sodium. And you're not eating any salt all of a sudden as well, you can get very low on sodium, and that's bad. So if you are going to increase how much water you're drinking during a water fast, it would be okay just to have like a pinch of salt in your water as well, just to make sure you don't get in trouble, which doesn't really mess up the fast at all. So adding just a little bit of salt can help those people. That's an example. Like on my 4th day, I just poured a little salt on my palm. I just licked it, just to make sure I don't get in trouble with sodium. How do you humanly even possible to not eat anything for 5 days? What do you mean? You do realize every kilogram of body fat contains about 7,700 calories. That's enough for like almost 4 days. And let's say I was 90 kilograms. Let's say I was 15 or 14% body fat. We're talking about 90 times 1.4, which is 12.6 kilograms of body fat on me. I had 12.6 kilograms of body fat. If that's times 4, we're talking about I could survive for 50 plus days on no food, just off of my body fat reserves alone. 50 plus days. So what's 5 days? Nothing. Your body has a lot of storage. A lot of it. And it's absolutely built to run on that storage when nothing's coming in. Some animals do even better. How long do bears hibernate? They get fat and then they just hibernate for the winter and eat nothing for what? I don't know how long it is, but it's a very long time. Almost everyone, even leaner people, can do 20 days if they needed to. So, like 20, 30 days, you see it all the time. 5 days is nothing. How about coffee? I used to always be very strict, only water, but the last 2 times, including this time, I'm having a cup of coffee in the morning, but pure black coffee, mainly because of streaming. Otherwise, I might be a little sluggish during my stream, waking up. Is it okay to consume coffee while water fasting? Second reason I also do coffee these days, I did notice I get headaches from caffeine withdrawal during the water fast previously, and that just sucks. I don't want to have constant headaches every time I do a water fast. I don't want to suffer. So again, the 1 cup of coffee in the morning is nice for that. If I'm like 30 pounds overweight, what's the fastest way to cut it? I mean, the fastest way is just not to eat anything until you lose it. But obviously, that's not the healthiest way to do it. And by healthy, so it would be really healthy not to eat anything until you lost it in general. The problem with that is it's not healthy because you're not learning how to keep it off. You're only learning how to lose it. But once you've lost it, if you just go back to eating the way you used to afterwards, you're just going to gain it all back. So when I say healthy, I mean, if you're 30 pounds overweight, you need to find a way. So let's say you're 230 pounds and you're saying you're 30 pounds overweight and your ideal weight is 200, just to round the numbers. You need to find a way to eat that would keep you at 200 pounds. And even if you just started eating that way over a year or so or 2, you would drop to 200 because that's your maintenance calories for 200, not 230, right? So your real long-term objective is to find a sustainable way to eat for the rest of your life. Not a way to cut down on the 30 pounds, because usually when you say I'm going to diet to lose, it's a temporary thing. You got to realize what you're going to go back to afterwards. How long do you recommend a newbie to go on a water fast? 3 to 4 days. I think those are prime numbers. Mainly because if you can do one day, that's the hardest day. If you can do 2 days, the second day is the second hardest day. Day 3 gets really easy all of a sudden, and day 4 is even easier. Right now I'm on day 5. I could go 10 days. Today is so easy for me. Zero hunger, high energy. I mean, maybe you guys can tell I'm feeling really good. I'm more energetic today than I was for the first 4 days. I feel great right now. No hunger at all. It's funny because after around day 3, your body just shuts down hunger signals. You don't get hungry anymore. I literally don't have any hunger. Now, if I was to put food in front of me and smell it, I'd be like, ooh, you know, but as long as I'm not around food, I feel amazing. Mentally, very acute. The only downside is physically, I don't have a lot of stamina. So like I went to the gym and hit it really hard yesterday, and I was feeling a little bit nauseous because you just don't have the physical stamina to be very active. But mentally speaking, I feel awesome. You can do it for a week, so newbie can do it too. Yeah, for sure. Again, just be careful with salt. If you start feeling something like a bit of like brain fog, you can't remember what you were thinking about, you start slurring speech or something, that just means you're getting into a serious sodium deficit. Get some salt in you immediately. But that only happens if you all of a sudden just massively ramp up how much water you drink during the fast. Yeah, this is the cat statue. Correct. But yeah, for the person asking 30 pounds overweight, again, the fastest way to do it is just eat as little as possible. But that's not the healthiest long-term solution. You gotta find out what went wrong to get you there in the first place and not repeat that mistake. You know what's funny? I'll give you a funny one. Here's a fact for all of you people. If anyone in chat who's overweight cut out all vegetables and processed foods, they would all end up lean, probably. Do you believe that, chat? That's true for every single person in my chat. And but when I say vegetables, I mean things including seeds. It's a fact. Because in general, it is #1 culprit of weight gain are processed foods that are hyper palatable and very easy to eat in large quantities, and they keep you hungry for a long time. That's #1. #2 are vegetable byproducts. And a lot of those that I'm referring to are things like pasta, things like massive amounts of like rice, just massive carbohydrate loads, breads, cakes. All of this comes from flour in general. Potatoes, to an extent. I mean, the thing is, nobody eats flat on potatoes. People add a lot of butter to it. How do you get enough fiber from things that are not vegetables? It's not easy. In my case, from fruits, I get a lot of fiber from pumpkin, for example. Don't listen, chat. You should see the bread and egg breakfast this man will eat. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done vegetables in a long time. As an Italian, it's impossible not to eat pasta. It is in our blood. I'm not saying pasta is necessarily very bad for you. I don't think it's great for you personally. And I have heard arguments that European grain flour is much better than American grain flour, mainly because there is a ridiculously higher quantity of gluten in American grain flour, and it just, like, the body reacts differently. But I don't know, man. I've never been to Italy. I've never had Italian pasta for many days or months or years to really speak from my perspective, like from a personal anecdote. There is some cereals with fiber for breakfast. Yeah, but cereals are, I mean, I follow a just fruit and meat diet. Rice is definitely a culprit. Thanks for the follow there. Nice guy, Hopsy. Thanks. Welcome. But like, if you're an Italian, you're lean. Perfect. The most important thing you can do for your health is to be lean. Period. If you are lean, that's one of the biggest indicators that you're in the right track. I guarantee you somebody who's 160 pounds and doesn't eat great, on average, will live much longer than someone who's 280 pounds and only eats clean food. There's a guy from Australia who traveled to Turkey. Bro, my brother's been to Turkey a few times. He says every time he goes, he gains like 20 pounds. He says it's some of the greatest food he has ever eaten. Are chips sucked down here? Yeah? Full of processed stuff? Yeah, that's true. I do need to go to Turkey one of these days just to try their food. He really says it's amazing. I'll have to do that one day. Alright, we're getting close to the end of the year stream. Getting close to playing some games. So, hit me with your final questions. Dude, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 3 years since I was 12. Wait, you're 15? Okay. I was a white belt, 3 stripes, and haven't went back in over a year. I feel like I should go back. What do you think as a brown belt yourself? Jiu-jitsu is a great sport. I think it's an awesome sport. It's one of the best things I've ever done for myself. One of the good things jiu-jitsu did for me is it got rid of my aggressiveness. Like, I remember when I was like a teenager, like 15, 16, 17. I think a lot of guys go through this to some extent. You know, I had this innate interior urge to prove myself in combat. I know that sounds like weird, but I was like, I would daydream about getting in a fight, just knocking someone out. I'd be like, yeah, you know, like one of these days someone's gonna push me the wrong way. I'm just gonna, you know, I would have thoughts like that in my head when I was like in my late teens. And then I got into martial arts. You still do that and you're 35? Yeah, I think it's a guy thing. Especially if you have like healthy levels of testosterone, you do think about getting in fights, you know, proving yourself in combat. There's something just masculine about that. It's just something you think about. And then I got into martial arts, and literally every day, 7 days a week, you're fighting people. On full-on sparring, hard fighting, using all of your muscles to grab and choke someone out. And after a while, you just never think about it because you've already done it so many times. I never think about randomly knocking someone or hurting somebody because why? If I think about it now, it's like, well, why would I even want to, I wouldn't want that to happen because I think, well, he might come back with a gun, you know, I don't know who they, like, the thought doesn't even cross my mind. But that's only because I entirely got it out of my system. I've competed so much and sparred so much that it's entirely out of my system. I never daydream about getting in a fight anymore. Like, it doesn't make sense. There's no positive. That's because I've already allowed my brain to experience it so many times that it's... Yeah. Doesn't that make you dumb? I heard that it'll affect you if you get hit a lot. Well, that's why jiu-jitsu is amazing, because there's no striking. It's a grappling art. So you're going all out, 100% exertion and strength, but you're attempting to choke, arm lock, and not punch. Yes, if you do a lot of hard sparring with strikes, it will cause brain damage long term, which is why I'm not a big fan of striking martial arts. Did I react to the PB2 trailer? No, I did not. So for that reason, I love jiu-jitsu. I think it's a great sport, and I think I will definitely put my kids in it. They will learn how to do jiu-jitsu, 100%. I think it teaches some important life lessons. It gives you a very strong foundation of self-esteem in the sense that I know how to protect myself if I need to protect myself. There's something really nice about being in a room, and no matter who is in that room, you feel comfortable with the interior knowledge that nobody here could hurt me physically if they tried. It's not that you think about it actively, but nobody intimidates you physically, right? A big guy walks by you, and you don't have that inherent internal, that guy could kill me if he wanted to. Because believe it or not, even if you don't think about it, when somebody really big passes you by, if somebody doesn't know how to fight, their brain already knows that that is a threat if it would come to something. Like, your brain is not stupid. Your brain is at all times analyzing the environment. And just the mind state you're in when you know that you can defend yourself is just really nice. You feel more comfortable in your skin, and you view your surroundings in a more comfortable manner. And you become a nicer person overall as well, because you're not really looking at people as threats. You just look at people as people, you know? So that's another big benefit. It teaches you to be humble in some ways, because, you know, like, getting your ass kicked by somebody half your size is a humbling experience, I'll tell you that. And yeah, there's tons of benefits. So I would say, if you enjoyed jiu-jitsu, go to it. Have fun with it. But if you don't really enjoy, that's a different topic. There's a lot of sports out there. Maybe it's not for you. Your legs being choked out. If you could explain a ruling during your last video, you had played a decree of insight on a first mate that was attacking. How were you able to have another turn to play something after you both passed focus? Oh, I didn't. So, in my understanding, if I play a spell, right? I play a spell and nothing on top of it, focus immediately passes to him, right? It's the same if I play an action, it resolves, focus goes to him. So, I play a decree, my decree resolves, my chain is gone, it is now his focus. If he does nothing, I have another chance to play something else. Right? It's the same as if I attack with a student and I play, I don't know, punch first, and it buffs, now it's his turn, it's his focus. If he says pass, I have a chance to play another one. That doesn't matter if it's a reaction spell or an action spell. Same thing applies. I play a reaction at the start of combat. Now it's his turn to speak, his focus. Focus comes back to me. Understand? Will I what? Sorry? Did you react? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to react to the PoE2 trailer. I'm not sure. You did Muay Thai when you were a teenager, but I had an accident that left my bones very fragile. I kind of stopped. I'm not a huge fan of striking martial arts for many reasons. I don't think you get the same benefit from Muay Thai that you get for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And the reason for that is you can't spar really hard and fight all out in Muay Thai in practice. You have to compete. And you never really truly know how good you are at Muay Thai. You never really truly get that self-confidence until you've proven yourself in full-on competition, in a full-on fight. And you can only do that occasionally, so it doesn't happen often. So in order to get the same benefit from Muay Thai you would get from Jiu-Jitsu in a mental aspect, you'd have to be a full-on professional fighter. Jiu-Jitsu is the opposite, because in Jiu-Jitsu, you spar at 100% intensity every single day. That's the difference. Even at a casual level, right? You go 7 days a week, full-out intensity sparring. And the mental benefits you get from that are just... You can't compare the two. That's why I wouldn't put my kids in any striking martial art like karate, taekwondo, Muay Thai. At least not for that, right? What if you have a hard job where I need to do a lot of carrying heavy things? Don't you get dizzy or knocked out or something? You mean if you're doing a water fast? Absolutely. I'd usually look for a period where like you're off work, or like maybe do a short one from Friday to Sunday and then eat on Monday again. But yeah, if you have a very physically demanding job, water fasting is not a good fit. It makes it very hard to do. Karate isn't heavy striking, is it? Of course it is. Karate is almost entirely striking. Yeah, it's a striking martial art. Good morning, Mr. Graps. Trifilatata, how you doing? Good morning, buddy. Just having a bit of a conversation here before we start playing games. Today's going to be a great day. I think we're going to have some fun games today. My brain is pretty sharp, and then I get to eat afterwards. Thinking about joining my high school wrestling team. Oh, awesome. I'm honestly very intimidated despite my BJJ background. Any tips? What are you intimidated by? By what? I'm assuming you're a guy. The bigger dudes. I don't know, like... You're a young guy. People will disagree with this, but like, I can't talk to you because I really don't know you. I don't know, like, I don't know what your personality is, how you live life or whatever, but like, if my son told me I'm intimidated by bigger dudes to do wrestling, I tell him to grow a pair. Like, I tell him, look, that's not the attitude you should ever have towards life. If something intimidates you, you need to go head, like, especially if it's something that's illogical, you need to, like, you need to look at that as an opportunity to say, hey, this is stupid. So I'm going to go head first into it to teach my brain that I'm being a pussy, right? That's how I treat a lot of things. If I see something that, like, if I see, like, I have some inherent weakness in my mind that is not logically sound, I'm going to do my best to get rid of that immediately. I'm not going to shy out and hide away from it just to, like, maximize my own comfort. Like, oh, that thing intimidates me, so I'm just going to avoid it for the rest of my life, right? That's teaching you to never fix your own problems. You need to look at every single mental weakness you have as an opportunity to become a better person, to become a stronger person, a more able person. So if wrestling is something you want to do, but you're scared to do it, I'd say even more reason to do it, because you're going to teach yourself not to shy away from things that scare you. It's a great, like, I love identifying problems I have, because by tackling those problems, I not only get rid of the problem, but I teach my brain to be more resilient for future problems. We sport with a girl? Sure, a lot. So if something you want to do, and you're intimidated, like, screw the intimidation. Just get out there and just, you know, kick ass. And sure, you might get your butt kicked, but you're going to realize, hey, I went to wrestling practice with some really big dudes there to kick my ass, but I'm still alive. You know, I didn't die. Nothing bad happened. And then your brain is going to rewire saying, hey, why was I intimidated in the first place? This was pretty fun. Yeah, I got my ass kicked, but who cares? I had a good time. I'm alive and well, and I'm making some new friends. So yeah. You know what, I'll come back to the stream after I try it out. All right, let me know how it goes. Understand there is passing priority during a spell to give opponent an opportunity to respond. You retain focus to play another spell after. Once you pass focus, I'm under the impression you're passing your turn to play another spell. Wait. I think you're wrong here. Okay, rule refresher. I'm pretty sure you can't play two actions one after the other without giving a chance for your opponent to play an action, right? If I play an action, after my action resolves, they get to play an action before I can play my next one, right? If I want to play double action, it needs to be action, pass, action, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. You're correct. Yes, action, play. Yeah, exactly. Has a chance to play an action. Correct. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm not wrong. All right. You retain focus to play another spell after? See, you don't. That's the entire point. You never retain focus to play more than one spell. The thing is, you can play a reaction to an existing spell, but you shouldn't think of it in terms of spells. You should think of it in terms of chains. Like, when it's your focus, a way to think of it is you can only start one chain. You get me? Although reaction is a little different because you can just keep popping reaction after reaction. But yeah. I actually don't know if you can open two reaction chains. Can you? Am I allowed to play a reaction, let it resolve, and then play another reaction? Because that's double chaining. I don't know if you can do that. Like, can I play a decree, it resolves, and I play another decree after it resolved? without putting it as a reaction to the first decree? That's a good question to ask. I'm actually not sure about that. Yes, you could draw a new spell. But yeah, but like, do they get a chance to play their own action beforehand? Like, does the focus pass to them first? If it's in a single chain, yes, that's what I'm asking, of course. I'm asking if I play, okay, let's say combat starts, I'm first focus, I play Stupefy, it resolves, I draw a card I also want to play. Do I have to wait for my opponent's focus first, or is it still my focus to play another spell? Of course you can react to card resolving. Guys, that's a different question. I'm asking, once that chain has collapsed, can I play another one? Opponent gets focus? That's what I assume as well. I assume once the chain collapses fully, it's the opponent's focus. That's my way of understanding it. I mean, 99% of the time it doesn't really matter, but it's good to know. You get focus within the chain, and after the chain resolves, you get focus again. Still yours. Let me just text my brother. He's sending me a message. Let me see. One sec. Chain resolves, which is why I'm confused. Every time the chain empties, focus passes. That's how I see it. I'll have to like double check this with somebody who knows, because chat's telling me two different things. But yeah. All right. Anything else, guys? Any other questions, topics, fun things happening, or do we get started? Hit me with it. Last chance. Last questions, last topics, last comments, last chance to get me canceled on Twitter. Kennen today? I don't know if it's going to be Kennen. Everybody check your email one more time for T1 draw. I checked this morning, like literally an hour or two ago. Let me see again. But nope. Never lucky, boys. Never lucky. Let me look at my spam. Nope. Never lucky. No T1 drawing for me. Sad. Now, I think I might start with like, I'm thinking maybe a Zed deck today. Maybe like Best of Zed. Could be fun. Best of Nasus could be fun as well. Consider eating a banana to break your fast, or is it okay? Yeah, it's an okay way to do it. Some people do it with fruits. The Victor Trove Golem deck, this one top 32 in a tournament. Tossing these decks. I don't want to look at other decks at the moment. I want to look at specifically best ofs, because I think that's the most exciting thing to look at to start. And then after that, we can look at like once we've gone through all the best ofs, we can look at more like niche fun stuff in other tournaments. What's up, Askesis? How you doing? Welcome. Why's my nose itching so much today? It's weird. Yes, please. I'm just learning and building Zed. All right. Nobody has more questions, no more topics. Let's dive in. Thanks for the follow, by the way, MZK Ali. Nice to have you on with us. Welcome to our stream. Our latest follower on Twitch. Let's get started. Been testing this Victor deck. Had a lot of success with it so far. Fun deck. Best of Zed plays Karoks and Tornado Warriors Steel units. Interesting. Okay, 347.1.B. When the chain closes, focus passes to the next player in turn order. All right, that's my understanding. That's my understanding. Yes, got it. Focus passes when chains close. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's how I always saw it. And priority is like what's happening within a chain. Hey Grap, how are you today? Still fasting? Yes, day 5. He was playing against LeBlanc, still Watcher, an opponent's turn. Tornado Warrior empowers Karax when it reveals. That's true. That's a sick play though. It's such a high swing play as well. Like you kind of your opponent having good cards they can discard. You know what I could see being a thing? Imagine playing Karax into like as your sideboard card for specifically Aurora Jace. That could be sick, right? What's the ruling number? The person gave 347.1 point beat. Here, I'll copy it on Twitch here. That's what they said. You just made a Karax deck for Teemo. I tried making Karax work. All right. Guys, let's look at deck lists. You guys ready? Type 1 if you're sick of hearing me blabber all the time. It's like, Grappler, shut the hell up. I'm here for Riftbound, not for talking about martial arts. I don't give a crap about martial arts. I own a Glock. My Glock's a 45. Good luck with your pathetic jujitsu. The only jujitsu I know is... Anyway. You're right. When you're right, you're right, chat. When you're right, you're right. I'm over talking. I'm over yapping today. It's already been an hour and 13 minutes. Holy. America perfectly explained me. Wow. There it is. All right, let's have a look. Are you participating in any of the next regionals? Yeah, the next Los Angeles in less than a month. Less than 1 month to go for Los Angeles, boys. All right, let's have a look. Ornn, Kennen, Azir, Kennen, Rengar, Master Yi. Master Yi, Kennen, Akali, Aurelia Fiora, Master Yi, Rengar. Rengar, Kennen, Rengar. Mel, Kennen, Master Yi, Ezreal. Kennen, Lucian, Kennen, Diana, Kha'Zix, Kennen. Lux. I wonder what... I'm not going to play. I'm just curious what they're doing to refine the Lux list these days. Triple Soaring Scar, Triple Echo. Okay. Yep. Seal, Forge, Sumpworks. Only one Sumpworks. That's interesting. You'd think they would play more Sumpworks because of how much draw it gives. That is an interesting thing. I didn't expect that. Two retreats, 3 sacrifice, 3 stupefy, 1 downstage, okay, 3 dredge up. Shadow Call, yeah, dredge up makes a lot of sense. Shadow Call, wages, wow, 1 wages of pain, I did not expect that either. 1 promising future, 1 sprite burst, yeah, makes sense for the infinite combo sprites. Poggers Day, 2 Poggers Day? Holy, with triple Clairvoyance because Clairvoyance doesn't deramp. That's interesting as well. I did not expect Clairvoyance to have a higher count than Progress Day, especially playing triple Seal of Insight. And 3 Time Warps as well. Well, if you're playing Seals, Time Warp makes a lot of sense. Like, a lot of sense. Okay. I know you draw 3 of Clairvoyance, but you draw 5 off of Progress Day, right? Mm-hmm. Conquer here, recycle 1 of your runes. Yep. Yeah, all 3 make sense. Makes sense. More Wages of Pain. Mel's. Ooh, I like the Mel tech. Specifically for, like, Abandons. Maybe. Ash, Falling Comet. 1 Falling Comet doesn't make sense. 3rd Poggers Day. 1 Singularity, 1 Ruination. Okay. Alright. It's very similar, like, to the base list. It doesn't run Renata, though, as the infinite combo. That's interesting, too. No Renatas. Chat, how do you feel about no Renatas? I mean, they're doing, I think there's a Promising Future infinite you can do. I never learned that infinite, by the way, but it's there. Not really needed. Sure. My only concern is what happens if the opponent... Okay, so what happens if your opponent ashes your Promising Future? If they use Ash and Promising in this deck list, how do you hold? I guess you can hold with Echo. I guess you can play Echo into Time Warp, and you're still fine, right? And that'll give you the card back. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, as long as you have triple Time Warp, you can always counter Ash by just capturing and then holding with Time Warp. Yeah, for sure. That works. Okay, never mind. So Ash doesn't actually counter this. Most decks lose the Billion Sprite combo. That's true as well. Yeah, Billion Sprites works because you don't have to hold. You just Billion Sprite, pass. They can't do anything. Billion Sprite again, pass. Can't do anything, and you win. Never mind. Yeah, also Infinite Recruits works as well. That's true. Yeah. Infinite Recruits, yeah. Good point. Mm-hmm. And then you can just Time Warp, put a million recruits in the battlefield. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of decks just can't stop Infinite. Mm-hmm. Got it. You know what's crazy? This deck costs almost nothing if you don't count for the Time Warps. This deck is like, what, 20, 30 bucks? Well, actually, seals are a bit expensive. You can play without seals, though. You can make an Infinite Lux list for like 20 bucks. Although, yeah, Lux is a bit expensive, though. But yeah, very cheap deck overall. Alright, so that's the Lux list. Cool. Cannon, Draven, Vendetta. What is it? What is this Vendetta? What the hell? It's Aurelia. Cannon, Master Yi, Lux, Aurelia. I bet you this one has triple draw. Triple Progress Day, yeah. It doesn't run the 7-cost card. I'm still surprised they're not running like 3 Progress Days main deck. Weird. Not that it matters. Kha'Zix, Ezreal, Azir, Cannon, Aurelia, Rengar. You know, the Zed deck didn't make it that far, did it? I didn't see the Zed deck here. What am I doing? It's 164th. It's not the greatest performance. But it's the only good performing Zed, right? Every other Zed just sucks. Like, all the other Zeds are 5 wins or less, and this one's 9 wins, so... Okay. Alright. A lot of hidden cards I'm seeing. 2 Rek'Sais is interesting. Rengar as well, okay. Triple Tornado Warrior with triple Karox. That's so sick. I love it. That's great. Noxus. Double Seal, 3 Boots, 2 Edge of Knights, 1 Last Rites. Hidden card mind games. Yeah, makes sense. That's what I assumed as well here. So many hidden cards. Accelerating the units you play off of Karox and Matron. Oh! So you have this in backline. Oh! Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. So you just play the Rek'Sai and then you have it there, and then all of a sudden everything the opponent gives you is accelerated. Okay. Smart. Chat, do we have VOD of him playing? Can somebody link me a video so I can watch him play one game? Just to get a feel for how he plays, because if I try to play this without ever seeing a game of it, I'm just going to misplay on my mulligan, on my tempo, and everything. It'll just be faster to watch him play one game, and then go from there. Accelerates the shadows as well. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that works with Zed. So you play Rek'Sai in the board, Zed conquers, and then the other shadow can also conquer. Thank you, Flash. Game versus LeBlanc. Is that the only one they have of him?
He is among us, and I'm seeing a previous top 8 competitor made it with a victor in the past. Let's see what he's bringing to the table in Barcelona. That is Ghoster Driver, feature table number 3. I am excited. Orbital and Thaddeus, I'll go ahead and throw it over to you guys.
All right, let's see this.
Hey, thank you so much, Plus Thaddeus. I'm excited for this. This one's gonna be a little bit of fun. I think another top competitor. We got to see one of my personal faves. Houses are big, but Houses are big still chasing some of the higher positioning. For right now, though, big competitors here on the table.
Yeah, I am also excited to see both of these great players. We'll see what their decks are here. Hyung Sung playing LeBlanc. Looks like a relative.
What is premium? No! Scammed, bro. What the frick? Whatever. So what is this LeBlanc deck? Sentry. Watcher Blade Scout Harnessed. Baited Hook. Yeah, super standard baited hook deck. Super standard. Running one fallen feline is interesting. Okay. How standard is Thousand-Tailed Watcher and Baited Hook, though? I don't know.
Relatively standard list. I am surprised to see the Galio come in. I think LeBlanc's kind of threw that away a little bit.
Yeah, but it's one copy. It's just a one of. It gives you like really, really early access to stuff. Like gives you super early Rift Heralds. To give you super early Harness Dragons. I don't mind it. Although they're not running seals, so that's something to consider, but they do have like the Soaring Scout Karthus combo to really ramp up fast.
In Unleashed, but looks like they're bringing this. Hyung Sung is bringing it back pretty good with Baited Hook. You're able to play it down pretty early and still hit those huge ruined Rexes or Vi's, etc., to be able to bring them out and deal some damage.
Try Ocean Drake in some deck. How did it perform? I think it's a decent card. I've never tried it personally, but I've had it played against me to some success. I've had Aurelius played from the sideboard, for example. I think it was Aurelia that played it, was it? Wait, is it? I think so. Like, I think it's actually a really good card in some matchups specifically.
Damage to your opponent.
It does feel like it is obviously being a one of. This is very, very simplistic of, okay, I just need to get it on the board, and if I do hit it, well, I can use it as a split, right? It can either be super, super aggressive to, as you said, get out and about with the...
or defensive and hold.
Get out with the Baited Hook. And only running one makes sense if you are sideboarding in anything.
Well, we've seen this list already.
Right? That would be my assumption. On the flip side, we are looking at Ghoster Driver, as mentioned, a top-tier performer, on the newly fashioned Zed, which Zed obviously having a lot of people really interested in the Legend and Champion, but, you know, varying levels of success.
Yeah, I think it's such an iconic League of Legends champion. It's one of the most played clips. I think is the Faker what was that play that we always see. So it's fun to see Zed come in to Vendetta in all different kind of forms. I think this is a cool list. We see a couple of switcheroos, which usually you only see that as like a one of in a lot of these decks. So that's pretty interesting to see come in here. But I'm excited to see what they can do, what Ghoster Driver can do with Zed in such an impressive pilot's hands. I also think that the Zed chosen champions are pretty good. We saw them actually last game, I think played in the Rengar deck, but you can play those chosen champions.
The volume is a bit high.
A couple of different non-Zed decks as well, as I think they're relatively strong.
And I think I personally am very excited to see how the Zed matches up, because also you talked about, you know, very
1.5x speed.
Iconic champions in League of Legends. Well, LeBlanc is another one that
so
a lot of people have equipped.
What does he have here? He has like a Tornado Dude. Okay.
So it's an assassin. It's literally
So do you open up with Shadows now? You do, right? Although Shadows has a power cost.
It's late battle, and I'm
so I would here probably keep, throw, keep.
so excited for this.
But he throws away Shadows.
Right now, the outplay potential is
maybe he's hard mulliganing for a specific card.
Now, granted, diving in. into this one, we do have, I believe, Star Spring as well as Forge.
Wow, so he actually
battlefields.
well, he's facing LeBlanc. I guess ganking's kind of okay for that.
To start things off, Star Spring
He actually
being very,
keeps
very
the
popular
boots.
for LeBlanc,
Interesting.
Forge of the Fluffed coming in,
Okay.
which is a little bit surprising, but especially with some of the small gears, especially the seal that we saw Ghoster Driver have, this will be fun.
So
Yep, and
Ghost
then,
Monk
Ghost-
first. Let me pull up the list here on the side so I can have it. Just remember which is which, because I'm always going to confuse Gust Monk, which is the buff guy, and Tornado Warrior. They're the same unit, bro. I don't even know which one he's playing. What the hell did he play? Which one is that? Okay, that's Gust Monk, not Tornado Warrior. Okay. All right. Never mind. I mistook that one for the other one.
Driver on the play.
Obvious
here,
terminal
able
play.
to put out that Gust Monk, just get out a 2-drop and start things off, as well as our LeBlanc
So we have Star Spring, which bounces back, and we have Forge of the Fluff. What does that one do? Forgot.
player able to play with the Emissary. Just simple 3-drop, and we'll see what happens out here when they battle out here on the Rift.
It's a bit of a weird turn, honestly. Tap Legend to equip. Okay. Do you just play the boots and equip them, just not to give him a good trade for 4 mana here?
Hyunsung just sending it in, and this is a fairly quick start. Now, talk to me a little bit. When we look at the Zed, what are we really pining for? Because obviously we saw the switcheroo and things like that, but to get there, it's obviously a lot of combat tricks, movements, trying to move in and out. How well does this play, and how well do you think it's going to play into the LeBlanc itself?
Yeah, I do think that Zed does have a lot of abilities to really overpower battlefields when they need to.
Let's speed this up a little bit.
LeBlanc really needs those holds, and also when you're ever a LeBlanc
Okay, so he does do what I thought he was going to do. Got it.
There are bounces, and I think we saw Gus. We do see this right. This
Okay, that's what I would do as
monsters
well.
Bounce things back to hand
Because this makes it so he can't trade evenly, right? Not unevenly.
those holds and those conquers early and really
Was that Evelyn he hit there?
stall out the LeBlanc. So I think the LeBlanc is going to have a hard time here, and why we see
Probably.
a bit of a resurgence is because some of these purple decks are playing a little bit less gusts, a little bit less of these bounce mechanics. So we'll see how the LeBlanc's able to handle it.
Wait. He DRAM. Wait, why did he only lose 1 mana here? He had 4 mana to
Field
start.
going into, and so LeBlanc really needs those holds. And also when you're ever a LeBlanc is going up into a purple deck, there are
I'm so confused here.
bounces, and I think we saw Gus, but we do see
Wait, why did he tap to equip? Oh, the battlefield gives that. Oh, okay. That's not his battlefield, right? Yeah. Just super lucky that's what he has. Oh, that's sick. Okay, never mind.
These monks that are able to bounce things back to hand, prevent those holds.
And he
those
played what,
conquered
Evelyn here?
bounces, and I think we saw Gus, but we do see this right. These monks that are able to bounce
I think that's
things back
Evelyn.
to hand, prevent those holds and those conquers early, and really stall out the LeBlanc. So I think
That's
the LeBlanc's
huge.
gonna have
That's
a hard
so
time
good.
here, and why we've seen a bit of a resurgence is because some of these purple decks are playing a little bit less gusts, a little bit less of these bounce mechanics. So we'll see how the LeBlanc's able to handle this. We do see the Boots of Swiftness coming out onto this Gust Monk, already equipping this unit just to be able to, I think, pump it up so the Emissary can't get over it, and that Hyunsung's gonna have to.
I love the
commit
hand
to battlefield if
cams.
they wanna go.
And with the hand, you can already see the baited hook set and ready to go if they so wish. For Hyunsung, it looks like we might get a drop down. Now, of course, starting off with this.
It's a
very quick
scary
snap,
entrance.
and deciding if you really want to send it. The assault
Ooh, that's strong, though.
does work, and you know it's only 2-1, and then you drop down the ambush as well. Very quick.
Well,
conversion
obviously, you
for
show
Ghoster
what's her
Driver. This
face,
early start with the
and
monk here.
you have
Kinda
6
wondering,
might.
Would this be possible? Would this be
But
available? And you are. It is going to be a very
it
nice
is what it
Evelyn
is.
turnover. We expected this to happen, but
Unlucky.
only so much that you can do with that stun. Well played
Dude, that's such a huge play for him. All
by
right.
Hyunsung. Good start here with the LeBlanc.
Yep, being able to conquer with both units up. Looks like they copied the Emissary. It's surprising here that Ghost Driver committed so much to that battlefield, the Evelyn and everything. Didn't really have any of those combat tricks. We knew that the Vi was a possibility.
Yeah, but like in the same time, you like by doing that, you kind of like if he doesn't have the Vi, he can't really contest the battlefield, right? Going in here can be a big mistake depending on what he has. I don't know. I think I'm fine with that because he could be running. What is the other hidden card? Like imagine you go in there and he has another armor equip. What's the what is it called? Edge of Night, for example, right? You could have Edge of Night and then you're just screwed. Yeah, you can't just play around the turn 2 Vi. Like, something's just got to hope he doesn't have it. What other play did he have? Do you go in here and not hide anything and then just give him the free one for one trade? I don't think so.
In hand from the LeBlanc player. So that's a huge blow to Ghoster Driver. They're going to maybe have to play with their chosen champion a bit sooner than they need to. It does seem like they have Tentacles and also Inferno in hand, so at least they'll have something to play. But losing.
So here you have 5 mana. I don't know what he top deck. I guess you just play Tentacles for 3. I don't know what that card is there. And you play Shadows. Oh, he plays. Oh, yeah, Zed. Never mind. Zed's a 5-drop. Yeah, that's always the play.
Yeah,
he always plays that here.
Running a one of for a lot of these. I think there's only one card that you are technically running 3 of, which is the we saw earlier for Ghost Driver, the Noxus Hopeful. So the fact that an Evelyn's already out for next game, I think Hyun Sung might have an inkling that, hey, there's only so many tricks that Ghost Driver is actually going to have inside of this deck. But as he said, having to bring out the chosen champion, it is going to be Zed without a sound. One of the cooler, I think, titles out there. It's very, very fun.
For sure.
But the backline for Hyun Sung, huge right now.
All right, Noxus Hopeful. What card is that? It's a 2-drop. Is that a I don't know what card that is. Inferno? Okay, that's an Inferno, you're right.
Wait, on that might value 5 and then an Assault behind as well. This is going to be tough for Ghoster Driver as Hyun Sung just kind of says, Battlefield's yours, I'm already up 1 point.
Is that Tornado Warrior? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
And it's really hard.
Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. All right. Karos, Tornado Warrior, Prefect, Infernal. Okay, awesome.
For Zed, they do have
I needed to see that. Thank you.
Assault with their shadow
Best
and whatnot, so they want to be attacking in.
production
so these open
ever.
battlefields is going to be difficult for the Zed player to actually take over anything.
Love it. So you have here, is it 7 mana? Yeah, you have 7 mana. I mean, you just capture Karox, hide card, right? Has to be, right? Just to, like, super tempo.
Karox
I feel like. Now, you do lose the Karox, but maybe you don't. No, wait. Karox doesn't have to be on battlefield. That's fine.
Hard here. I haven't seen it being played too often, but just able to empower and burn as needed. Yeah, that's.
Oh wait, because you're playing Star Spring, you can bounce stuff back. Whatever he stuns with Vi, you can bounce back. Ooh. Wait, is that Star Spring? All right. Okay. Now I am super confused. Let me tell you why. His battlefields are Forge of the Fluff. Oh, his is Forge of the Fluff. I see. He actually runs Forge of the Fluff. Let me, 1 sec. I thought the opponent was running it. So yeah, Starspring says, first of all, player plays a non-token unit here. They may move another unit. So he can't move back. Okay, yeah. We're good here. Got it.
And also being able to resurrect some of their cards. Maybe losing some things earlier on isn't as scary as they wanted to. They do end up pushing Zed forward. Maybe going to play something to the battlefield and pull them back.
Just drop the Karox immediately.
Are they
okay. I like that as well, a lot. Because then he can like just bounce it back. Okay, that's actually good. You just put it there for sure.
They're committing.
Hide a card.
This is dangerous. Right. Dangerous play. If they get blown out again, that could be GG.
How can he get blown out? Because you Star Spring back whatever is getting stunned. Right, and you get to summon a unit, which is strong as hell.
Really difficult to see here. There's so many things that are so much of a backline for Hyun Sung. Orbital, do you think this is a good play? How are you feeling?
I actually really like that you pointed that out because this is now twice Ghost Driver's done this, right? First turn was earlier with the Gust Monk, and we were just like, oh, that's a heavy investment. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, it's still, we're still in the early game. Oh no, I just saw it. That's so mean. By the way, there's a level of buffoonery that happens when you get a Harness Dragon as well, but that's obviously you can't play it just yet. But you have.
Yo, Retainer, thank you for your 2 months of Prime sub, buddy. Thank you so much.
Grip clap, grip roll, grip clap.
Grip clap, grip roll, grip clap to you too, brother. Thank you.
Well, I think you can, but it is in the backline. For Hyun Sung, though, can you overcome Karox as well as Zed, which you can only assume is going to be swapped out for a Shadow Clone? Can you get over this might value?
Yeah, it could be swapped out for Shadow Clone too. You can save everything, literally.
For Hyun Sung, as you said, it's an idea. You have this ability to shut down.
So Zed is stunned. Right. That's actually the smart stun because he knows he probably wants to save Karox. That's a smarter stun. So you flip here,
But another
obviously.
can be so dangerous. Stunning out the Zed, swinging in for the fences. What is the reveal? My brain.
Now, here's a question. When you flip this over, do you have to resolve Star Spring before or after you see what Karox hits? Anyone know? How does that work? I think Karox resolves first, if I'm not mistaken. You decide? I don't think you decide. So a unit is played here. The chain opens from this. Both happen at the same time? Okay.
Did not remember what card was on the table. I am so bad. It is yet another. It is going to be the ever so lovely Tornado Warrior. And yeah, that's a nice little force back with the Shadow Clone, but a coverage at least to do some more damage behind it.
Yeah, Tornado.
Oh! Le Watcher.
Warrior able to empower the Karox and able to play out the Thousand-Tailed Watcher.
Disgusting. And by the way, if you wanted to, you could bounce now another unit back. So you can bounce back both him. You can bounce him back as well if you wanted to. Right? Save the Karox.
Thinking about this combo, it's huge. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The huge might swing, able to get -3 on both of those units, and this is going to be an absolute blowout. But still, 8 runes left for LeBlanc. Are they able to play anything out here? If not, then it's going to be really, really difficult to. Again, they might get some more units off of this mixologist and able to maybe hold on here. But a great.
Oh, it's only the first one. Okay, thanks.
I mean, that turn of the Thousand-Tailed Watchers, by the way, having just being able to draw that in and be
the Vi is really strong here.
Talent to deal with. That's a crazy thought in there. I think that's a.
Now, who do you stun with the Vi? Obviously, the Watcher, right? It's the higher might count.
You might be. They do get the stun on the Watcher. It's 5, so it's 8 here to, I think, 7 plus the Watcher.
My dude has double Vi.
Right now, I think they're just bouncing back, right?
I think they are.
Yeah. Okay. They kill the Karox. It looks like yeah, and then bounce back.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out here what's happening.
I think a couple deaths as well. Yeah, you can see the hefty amount of talking right now too. It's just like we gotta figure this out. We really gotta figure
so
this out.
much tempo. Holy.
Mentioned,
but like that also this is why this deck is kind of weird. You have to high roll, right? What if that card did not appear there, right? And you got some random like 2 might unit like. And what if you don't get the Gust Monk and you like, it's so much high rolling.
Great coverage coming in. Really, really nice pull. So Tornado Warrior doing a lot. That combination sticking hard.
LeBlanc here does seem to take over another battlefield. I wonder if they are going to use this legend ability again. The Emissary is great, but I'm not sure if it's worth copying just for the extra like rune and a little bit more defense because they don't have a ton of cards left in hand for the LeBlanc player. So yeah, it looks like they don't actually end up copying on that. Oh, maybe they are. They're just recording scores here. So we'll see if they end up copying that and bringing it over, or if they want to keep that card advantage in hand. So.
Could be big for them, as you said, but the point tempo still up in the air. We're tied at 3 and hand over to Ghoster Driver, who is thinking a little bit. There is a lot to think about, of course, and an idea might be forming in the back of their mind as well. Keep in mind for Ghoster Driver, you lost a little bit of tempo earlier, but that play, that immediate, what was that? I think like turn 3 for the two of them. This was chaotically magical. But for Hyun Sung, you didn't actually lose that much. You still have a Vi down on the table. You brought out your LeBlanc, and you also have a Watchful Sentry, so you already have a little bit of card draw left in the bank. For Ghoster Driver, you are worried about what comes next once more, so you want to try.
The Vi is a problem.
Battlefield, you want to try and force Hyun Sung into a position where they're the ones chasing the points.
Yeah,
you just trade your clones, right?
What was happening there? How did they get a Watcher on board with this blue card in purple and red? There is a card called Karox. When you empower it, it will burn 3. And then what you may do is you may choose a unit in your opponent's trash, and then you can play it ignoring the cost. And they empower
4.
At reaction
you walk
speed,
both of these back now, I think.
This other, not the Monk, Tornado Warrior. Thank you.
You give that to Zed
in order to be able to empower that and pull that off at reaction speed. So that's how they got the Watcher out there. It was very, very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for Hyun Sung, okay. Also like, bruh. Like, I really had...
I like that actually a lot more. So what he's going to do here is he gets to equip this for free for next turn, and then he can double equip it for free because he can attack with this, equip it to that for free, and attack with this. That's a lot more extra might.
It's the magic. I will call the Zed. I do call it a Gamba. Let's be honest. It is a Gamba deck. I love it so much because you can pull off some nutty stuff like this, very specifically. We're currently watching...
Wait, what? Oh, and he moved back with it. Okay. That's a cool play, too. Oh, that's something I didn't even think about doing. You get to move this guy away from free and then move this guy back naturally. Smart. Smart.
As in goes the switcheroo. Okay, I say switcheroo. It's a Zen, right? The shadow clones are some of the most brutal to deal with, especially.
Wow, that's really cool. I love that play.
Yeah.
With the, what is it? I think it's assault 3 or 4. Brutal shellacking on the attacking power. Ghoster Driver turned this battlefield weight completely in their direction.
I feel like they baited them out.
What do I choose between Rengar and Rek'Sai? I prefer Rengar. I think it's more fun to play because of all the +1s. You can use like kitted cards for +1. Rek'Sai is just Swarm. I'm not a big fan of Swarm.
Hyungsong in the first game, right? They overcommitted to a battlefield, let them take it, and then they overcommit to a battlefield again, and Hyungsong is like, I've got this, I can overpower them, no problem. And then bam, the reaction, and it's is pretty good. We'll see what Hyungsong can. Both of the bases are being really built up here. I don't think I've seen this many units just in general on a battle.
All right, I kind of see where this game is going. He just has way more value on the board, and it's going to be too slow for him to like develop his combos, whatever. So I think he just wins game 1. He goes to 6 first, then he goes to 8 afterwards, right? Yeah, sure. Makes sense. Like, I could see that game already unfolding. See how game 2 looks.
What your
oh, I do an 8 cut, by the way. I do an 8 cut. I go full nuclear on that.
Oh my god, 8? Oh my god, that takes much time. Oh my god.
What are you talking about? It only takes
They didn't show the mulligan phase. I was really curious how he mulligans.
Game number 2.
All right. Wish it would show mulligans.
That is. We got another legend that everyone was so excited for.
Oh, he went 2 and 0? Never mind.
I think they were assuming they could just kind of...
All right, cool. Cool. We're good.
Right. Strange. That's probably why.
Let's try the list. Copy to clipboard. Dex. Zed best of Barcelona. All right. There it is. Sweet. Very nice. Stealing a Baron from Kennen? True. True. Usually they run 1 though, so it's unlikely, but you can steal a lot of stuff from like a Jace player. All right. Let's try it out, boys. Here we go. Hello. You ready to party, buddy? Best of Barcelona. I'll just go with this first. Why not? Unless he's playing... That's fine. All right. First game on Zed. Let's see what we can cook up. I'll go first, I guess. Units can't be played here. Sure. Keep Tornado Warrior. Traveling Merchant's pretty good. Tail is... I think we don't go for Tail yet. I probably don't need Inferno right now either because I want a hard mulligan for Karox. I got the Karox combo. I got the Merchant combo to start things off. Easy Merchant turn 1 into pass. Yeah, I know. I can steal for free, correct. All right. That's really nice. All right. Capture. We discard this for draw probably best. 1 point. 1, 2, 3. Here. Tap. For free. And I think there's no reason to hide anything anywhere. Because we can hide next turn. It's unlikely he beats this in combat, so we just hold to 2 here. Alright, you got it. Yours. Scuttle Crab, no problem. Not to hide it on Rockfall. True. We go to 2 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's put it. Yeah, let's put it here, and hide a card. And I think we just pass now. You cannot. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Sorry. Meant to play him in Battlefield. That okay? Thank you. I didn't know that. I forgive you, my grappler. Gotta go? What do you mean you gotta go? Oh, good to go? Oh, I hope that's good to go, not gotta go. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Makes sense. Wait. No shot! He left already? Are we 1-0 already? Nah, bro. Coward! It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Weapon Ashes of Creation, dead. Chat. 1-0. Not even like, bro, this is an insane turn 3. No, honestly, reveal into like Heron or Vilemaw. Like, what the hell is that? This is an insane turn. Okay, this game is won no matter what. I don't think he was winning this ever. So, game 1, absolute massacre. Next victim. Straight to it. Game 1 was a massacre. But we drew the combo, right? And we're not always going to draw the combo, unfortunately. That's the issue. That's the major problem. We will not always get it. Ooh, we gave Orin the tap thing, which I'm not a fan of. Alright, let's have a look. Mulligan for Shadow Boy. Didn't find him. That's okay. Yeah, I gotta put it on Battlefield, thanks. Burns a 2-drop, but he already played Scuttles. True. And even Scuttle's not that bad, honestly. 1, 2. My boy. Oh, this is... I could actually equip this for free. Can't I? I wonder what's better to equip. Oh my god, we got it again. It's over. 1. And... pass, I think. Wow. Way to bring back your warrior. You have to hide switcheroo next time. Charm. Okay. He's super deramped. I'm fine with this. All right. Probably plays Zed here every time, I think. I think Zed's the better play. I don't want to lose my Karox. Okay. Could have done it the other way around and double captured there. Just whatever. Alright, no problem. Go to 2. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm-hmm. And I think we pass. That's fine. You got it. I don't have to do it on yet. Does he pass focus? Scammed! Okay, I got one. Nice. Okay, that works. Is big against Orin? True. I also have a lot of equipment, which is kind of fun. I'm fine playing it here. I don't want him, like, these are much more important overall. Alright. He needs to capture here, by the way. He needs to capture here. Otherwise, I'm playing on evens, he's playing on odds, which is really bad for him. Like, that's really bad for him. His crew is not ready. This one? Yeah, it's ready. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Now I just play hit and run. I can move Zed back. I don't need to. Ult to 3. Four. Oh, let's see. Wait a second. Wait a second. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we just hit and run, right? We can bring back the Karox if we need to. He's playing on odds. We're playing on evens. So again, we're ahead on Conquerors here. Raiding pick crew. I don't really care because I think I'm using the shadows to conquer and my Zeds as well. So it doesn't matter. Zed can do the exact same thing, but better. I'm definitely conquering twice every single time. Why are there so many edges of night? Why not? Just a 5. 7. How much is he tapping out on? Oh, that's perfect for us. That actually doesn't... We just win. Almost certainly. Let's see. So, this is at 6. This is at 7. Is there anything I want to play from here? It's remove, right? All right. Whoops. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And generate plus 1.5. Tap my champion to equip this to like here. Move him back. Let's see. We got to go to 6. Who do we sacrifice? Probably one of these guys. And wait a sec. I need to kill that off actually. I have nothing to kill off. Probably then this guy. It's whatever. Six. Reveal all. Is there any downside to just equipping this guy with a few things? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want 8 mana next turn, so I can equip 2 things to him and not care. Although I will top deck something else, so probably not. I just let it die, I think. That's fine. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play this, actually. Just play that to boys. Yeah, that's fine. There's no reason not to, like, just develop. Because this is 6 mana and this is 2 more, right? Did I banish a card to empower him at any point? I don't think I ever banished a card. So if these go crazy. Why don't you attach a Vision Knight and attach the Last Rites for free? I already tapped my Legend to attach for free. You got it. Yeah, this is just too much might. I think it's just way too much might. I'm gonna play this. But if he has Time Warp, he doesn't have the mana for Time Warp. Sure. Why did he go back with this guy? Okay, just everything commit. No problem. Alright. Definitely perfect execution. Definitely her. You've got so much might. Do we empower Karax as well? Actually, we empower Karax every time, I think. What does he have dead? I could steal his Ornn. I wonder if I ever steal his Ornn. GG. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28. I am, I think. Yeah, that's a massive might swing. Types. Yeah. Sure. Game 2. All right, that's 100%. I have more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, flying. Because he loses 8 might and I gain 8 might. Because I swap with a 0 might. What's his face? So for game 2, Brittle Steel's pretty good. Falling Star. It's pretty good. Vex is pretty good. Oh, those are all really good, actually. Switcheroo's kind of meh. You can keep it as a 1 of. Pretty good, good. Maybe don't need it. He doesn't hold as often. Cut the Rengar, maybe. Inferna. I want to have... Yeah, I'm going second, so I can do that. All right. Let's do that. And let's do... this, I think. All right. Keep. I like Falling Star a lot. Does he have it? I was hoping for Sprite, but that works as well. It's not a problem. I'm hoping he plays Sprite Fountain as well. Zed Shadow clones help a lot. You can switch Ru on a 0 might clone. Yes, that's exactly why I was going to win next round. It's a 14 might swing. Literally 14 might, bro. 2 mana, 14 might is insane. It covered half of his entire fight. No mana for Fountain. He can play Fountain with Ornn. Ornn does Fountain. There it is. It's fine. GG. We just won. I think. Do I want to hide one? I think I do. Actually, I don't need to hide one, actually. Oh yeah, I have to discard and draw, you're right. Oh, that's a nice draw as well. I think we never hide one. We don't want to deramp yet. He has no accelerates, so he has no way to actually kill this. I don't have to hide anything. If he had accelerates, I would. I could have hid for tempo, I guess. Hold it 2. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Man, I found the combo every single game. That's so unlikely, I gotta say, to find it always on curve. That's insane RNG. I'm making the deck look better than it is. How come when I play Mel, I can't find my combo ever? And I have so much more draw. It's actually sad, dude. It's legitimately sad. Alright, what can we high roll? I mean, even getting Scuttle Crab is not that bad. It gives me draw. It gives me hand advantage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only one unit he can play. Crab is mine. Okay. Okay, so I think I just draw for that, right? Wait. Okay. Guardian Angel's gone. Yeah, the free draw is great. I love it. Love the free draw. You burn his brutalizers? True. I get to get rid of this card as well. You got it. Alright, not bad. Why does Sprite die? Why does Sprite die? Okay. Well, we gotta get rid of that. Another Defy? Okay. Oh, I still gotta get rid of it. I have no choice. He's gonna go to 6, which kind of sucks. I think he's got me here. Empower Zed. Oh, thanks. He is empowered. Good point. Wait, when did I banish a card? Sorry. Oh yeah, when I played the flow cost. Thank you. Fertilizer's a really good top deck. All right. That's really good for him too. Give him free draw. It kind of sucks. Maybe I should have just played Zed instead of the remove his gear. Well, I didn't have mana for it. I thought I had... Debatable. Alright. He's at 6. So, let's... Okay. Damn. I don't quite have enough. Okay, that doesn't matter. I can let him stay with that open. I think we do... Five to base. I think I only have this play. Is that good? Go to 3. Oh wait, it doesn't work. Never mind, I'm retarded. It doesn't actually work. I don't have enough mana. Actually, wait. I can't play this. Wait, oops. Can't play. That's fine. All right. I think we lose pretty often here. We'll see. I need mana to be able to swap him out. I don't have a choice. I need to confuse him with how much might he has to go in with. Okay. He's still winning pretty often. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he wins. GG. Alright. Game 3. Okay, no worries. Gee. All right, 1-1 in this matchup. I don't know how game 3 would have gone. Hard to say, but still pretty fun. This matchup's kind of weird. Like, you don't have very good Karak's targets, unfortunately, unless you kill his Ornn early on. Then you have a 5 might. So, I wouldn't say this is a great matchup. I just needed to build a bigger lead early and just build a backline. I think that was the way to play it. Just like we did game 1, basically. Alright. Let's party here. Ooh. LeBlanc. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Did we get it again? Oh my god, we got it. Got it. I think we look for Tornado Warrior if we can. Steal good units, finally, right? Talent. Talent indeed. But I need Shadow Void for it to actually work out properly. It's not currently doing much for me. You know, I haven't found a seal yet. I haven't found one seal, chat. What the hell? Oh, I thought it was it. I thought I had it, boys. Scammed. And we do 1, 2, 3. And pass, I think. You got it. It's scary giving him that battlefield, but I have Boots of Swiftness, which is kind of nice. Is the Ghost Driver deck? Yes. I can play Gust Monk into buff into gank, so that's pretty solid. It trades 1 for 1, unfortunately. I just realized that's actually not very good for me. Nah, I should have gone for this. I think I messed up. I should have captured Windswept Hillock. That was a really big misplay. That was a really, really big misplay. Okay, that's fine. That's actually huge for us, not having to deal with Karox. Wow, that's really good. That's really good for us. I'm very happy with that. He was too scared? Sorry, what's in trash chat? You just trade? Yeah, I know he can just trade. Showdown ruling, explaining ruling earlier. Had a bad understanding of how showdowns worked. Awesome, dude. I'm glad you figured it out. I have 2 Karoxes, it's fine. I don't mind losing 1. If he has another Call of the Week or something, or he has a way to kill this, I'll just play Zed next turn. It's just whatever. No Tornado, yeah, that's why I can manually empower them. You got it. Falling Star is really good. Zed is gross, is he? Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we get here? Rex is good. Do we go Watcher or Rex? I think we go for Rex, right? Give me Rex. Wait, can I accelerate the Watcher? Wait. Actually, can I accelerate Watcher? I think yes. No, wait. No blue runes. Can't. Yeah, give me Rex. Yeah, I don't have blue. Yeah, you're right. Oops. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. For the cost and Karox makes it free? No, that's not how it works. It's an additional cost. I don't think that's how it works, at least. Attack. What's he question marking me for? That's pro. Sacrifice in hand? Sure. 2 points now. Oh, am I at 2? Oops. He draws 4. Alright. Not mighty. Wait. It's not mighty. Can't use it on LeBlanc. You're right, you're right. She's not 5 might. No problem. Take sack back to hand. Alright. Do we play Gust Monk here? Let's tap. Do I play Gust Monk to the board just to have units? Probably not. Probably play this. Empower Z. And pass. Okay. We're not in a bad spot. Ruined Rex is actually really spicy to have stolen. Burn 3. Oh. Oh my god, wait. That burns 3? I'm gonna burn 1 more, I think. It's burn 2, isn't it? Burn 2, not 3. Yeah. Imperial Decree? Sure. Is he really playing Imperial Decree to kill this off? Oh. Okay. You should have captured first. He misplayed. All right. So let's play some units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Zed. The reason I'm playing Zed is I get really nervous playing this for Call the Week. And Zed gives me Call the Week protection as well. Fine. We go capturing Windswift Hillock now. No problem. Point. I found him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hide. We have 2 mana left. Probably play this guy in base. And like this. And I'm fine with that play. Nice. Combo has arrived, baby! There it is. This is gonna give me infinite like units as well, which is nice. Do you need to keep Chaos Runes for swap? Probably, you're right. Yeah, I should have. Reveal. Burn 3. What do we take? Give me Watcher. I guess Ruined Rex again? Rex again. Yeah, I like Rex. Rex is good. Rex kills his backline, which is great. I'm pretty sure it goes back to his graveyard. I'll play here. I'm almost certain it goes to graveyard. Once it dies on my side. I can just keep stealing him whenever he dies. He's really good for killing his backline. $500 reps of Ruined Rex. True. Now I can empower him again, by the way, manually, because this empowers at end of turn. So I can steal more cards. I can also steal Watcher if I want to. It's a really strong play. I can steal a Watcher whenever I want. But he doesn't have a board, so I don't really care. He also burns 3 again, yeah. Gonna have a very hard time beating this board. Go to 4. 5. You got it. Okay, we got a 5. I should have actually conquered him. Like, the game's already over. Like, I don't really care. I'm not going to play around Ruination because he doesn't have it. Hide this here and just chill, right? Don't want to give him more value than he has already. It's just whatever. Nothing really matters at this point. Right? Like, what is he going to do to stop me? Dragon could kill Karox. I mean, sure. That's why I moved him back. I have a Watcher guaranteed from this. If this ever dies, that dies. On his turn, I remove whatever threat he does. Like, what's he really going to do? This is 7 might. This is 6 might. Imperial Decree is fine. You got it. That's a pretty strong play, I gotta admit. You got me. I'm going to 7, though. You got it. Ooh, Imperial Decree is actually annoyingly strong, though. But he doesn't capture this side. Good for me. Because he can copy this and gank to the side. But because I have a unit, it's fine. Started Bellow's Breath. You can't kill both, which is important. What do you kill? Yeah, we just go to 6 and we chill. Six. And we are, I think good. Actually should play this. actually smart to play this. The reason it's smart to play this is remove, ready. Go to 7. Just try to hold for victory. You left! No way you left, brother. Not even a GG? Oh man. Unethical. Where's my GG at? I mean, we're holding to 8, and we have, like, double capture as well. He doesn't have mana for Ruination. Burn 3 Deathmark, thanks. I always forget that. Alright, not bad, not bad. Guys, we are undefeated with the Zed deck. Not counting Ornn 1-1, which is a tie, but that's not defeated, so it's still undefeated. Fantastic. Another LeBlanc victim. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Good stuff to steal. Love it. I'll go first. Woo! I love it. Oh, man. I have no 2-drop, though, chat. It's kind of scuffed to have no 2-drop. Never mind. We're good. Yo, we're good, boys. Woo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy la 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 la. Never punished. Wait, where do I capture, actually, though? Do I capture on this side? I think I do. I think I want to, like, tempo out Boots of Swiftness. It's too strong not to. Alright. Why would I get punished, chat? Why would I be punished? Fine. He can bounce that back, by the way, which is really decent, but it doesn't really do enough. Alright, we hold the 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go for like that. We never gank here, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we never gank. Did we ever go down with this? Alright. I don't want to kill them because the runes would be readied, right? Which is a problem. Oh wait, that's gold. That's gold. Nah, that's fine. This is fine. I don't care about the gold. It's fine. Better stay uneven. Yeah. Okay, LeBlanc is fine here. No problem. Oh, we got the Hift Helleld! Hift Helleld! 3. Yoink! we got Ruined Rex as well, though. Yo, chat, what's better? I think it has to be Rift Herald. When we look at the top 3 cards of your main deck. I think Ruined Rex is better. Because I don't really have any crazy cards. I mean, yeah. Go to 4. Do I just play the next one as well? The base? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I play Z to base here, honestly. I think I'm good like this. Wait, actually, wait. I think I empower him again and take the other guy. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is better. Yeah, it's a stronger play. Herald. Yeah. That's the better play. For sure. That's the higher tempo play. And now we pass, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. I can't do it in this turn. Oh, shit. It was not on my opponent's turn. You're right. Oops. I kind of cheated. I mean, we'd have to rewind the entire thing. Wait. I can't play the empower this turn because I empowered same turn. You want to rewind or stay like this? I can just play Z. It's easy fix. No worries. I'll just put that as well, since I'd have played it. Nah. Either way you want, you choose. Same to me. Yeah. Yeah, we fixed it. We're good. It's a shame. That Rift Herald play was pretty sick. Keep forgetting to burn 3 for Deathmark. Thanks. Yeah, Deathmark has burn 3. I gotta remember that. Thanks for the follow there, Sammer. Thanks, buddy. And Else Caller as well, thank you. And Dorororo, thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright. A large part of me would have actually taken this back. Funny enough. Thank you for the sub, GTP. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. That's, if he has another unit to play here, that's really strong. You can just kill my Karox for free. Yep, that works. Thankfully, it doesn't recapture, but it does work. Mm-hmm. Can't save it. All right, so let's see. We got a 5. You can't do it. First Vi. Oh wait. Oh wait. You can't do that. First Vi was first unit played onto battlefield. The second one. So can't proc star spring after. You're right. Can't proc off of Watcher. Sentry. Wanna do it differently? Okay. That works. That works. We good? All right, so let's do take this back. Reveal Arthas kill. All right. Let's see. How do we kill this off theoretically? Probably want to kill off LeBlanc as well, I think, by ganking with this. So let's see. Actually, equip like this. That's 8. 8. I really need to capture this no matter what. Okay, so do this and remove a card. Kill her off. Go to 6. He doesn't have. He has Ruination mana next turn. How do I feel about that? Do I play into Ruination? No, I never play into Ruination. I have lethal with this twice. Let me see, how much mana is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Oh, I have it no matter what, so it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as I have 7 mana, I'm fine. Herald. We're good. I actually like Rex. No, Herald. Herald, because if he has Ruination, it also gives me a unit for free. Alright. Yeah. And we pass. That should be a good game, I think. This is such a strong card in this matchup. It's so insane. Like, versus LeBlanc, it's so strong. Is that for sacrifice? Like, we're never losing this turn. GG, yeah. True. That is a good game. Plus 6 might. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way to beat that. Can beat the carriers out early? Yeah. Too strong in this matchup. Because it would basically be this capture, play goes to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready, resolve. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. Play goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remove, and then we do let's see, equip, and then up, I think. Up. Yeah. It's way too much might. 16, 23, 24, 25, 28 might. Sure. Yeah, let's go next game. Start a new game, same decks. I still think Falling Star is really good in this matchup. You know what's kind of good? Bryn here. You know why Bryn here is good, chat? I think Bryn here is good because it stops his guy from getting his Death Rattle play units on my turn. I think that's really solid. All right, let's try this into this. Yeah, Burn here is going to be a very, very good play on our turn when we're attacking into the death guy. It like fully counters him. He's first always here. Keep, pretty good. Actually, probably need to keep units for now. All right. Oh man, that makes life so difficult. Can I pass turn 1? I think I gotta play Rengar here. I don't think I have a choice. I gotta play Rengar. That's rough, dude. Point. And I think 7 might should be enough. There's a way he can beat me here. He can play unit, call the week, and win. Oh, that beats me. That's rough. Yikes. All right. Everything's dead. Yes, how much might? 9. All right, he has Vi turn 2. It is what it is. That's a very strong start for him. Yikes. Yeah, Vi turn 2 is just really strong. It's my birthday, guys. Yo, happy birthday, Clarence. Happy birthday, brother. Always a pleasure. This is going to be a tough game. A very tough game. If he has Call the Week, I just lose. But we have to try to fight against Call the Week. Actually, I should have played Zed here. We're so far behind. I just need tempo right now. We just lose the call of the week. Plus, Windswept Killick is the hardest battlefield to beat her on. So that one's kind of fine to lose on. I don't hate it. Wait, why'd he copy that? Just not to give me a chance to break through, I guess? Kind of smart. Okay. This is really good as well. Point, put a 2. My best play. I have too much might here for him to capture, I think. Unless he has a second buy. Okay. Both on him. Why would you go in with 2 Vi instead of just 1? Doesn't make sense. Why play the second Vi? Yeah. Take one back. Discard a few. I was saying, like, if he has 2 Vi's, I'm screwed. We'll see. Uh-huh. Yep. He still doesn't have enough might to break through everything. So even if he plays second Vi, it doesn't matter. He still doesn't gain control of the battlefield, which is the most important part about this. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. He doesn't kill this off, so this actually survives. Now I can go to 4 if I want. Hold to 3. Let's see. 4. Hmm. Tough turn. Tough turn. He has double Vi. It's so hard to deal with. I think I force him to attack with the Vi's and get good trades with them, I think. I think we just take everything back here. Yeah, that's the best play. That's definitely the best play. And just set up for next turn, because these are too annoying. I can't beat them. I can't beat the Vi's. They get too much value overall, right? Double stun, like I have no way to defend as a hold. Yeah, he has the 2 literal best cards for anti-hold. So just try to build up as much of a board. He's gonna go to 6 first. We know that. I can't stop him from going to 6. I might as well just save my units and then hold the next turn once all of his Vi's are gone. He'll have 1 Vi left. But yeah. Yep. That's all we can do. Okay. Really ruined Rex. Interesting. This is good. It gives accelerate to my shadows. Overall, I can get a lot of shadows. You can baited hook this now. Sure. No Karthus, thankfully. You could hit a Karthus off of that, though. Yanking Landmark is so powerful for this deck. Such a busted landmark. Okay, he didn't really hit that hard. Have enough units to give them all assault? Kind of. This is a tough turn. I need to see what happens if I do this into the Rex, I think. See how it responds. Nothing's within 4 HP. Okay. Sure. Interesting. And we kill... What do we hit with here? We hit one of these guys, right? Like this guy, whatever. How do I do that? What do I hit? Doesn't really matter what I hit. Like, I'm just gonna... I gotta capture both. Like, hit that guy. 4 damage. Does he heal? Does he heal? Because... I think he does, right? Because combat ended. After combat, they heal. I think combat ends after death knell, right? No. Mind. He heals, I'm pretty sure. They heal after combat, but before death knell resolution from death knell caused by combat damage. Are you sure? Death knell happens after end of combat. But not after losing control of battlefield, because I know you can death knell and keep playing stuff into the battlefield. Right? So not... is it after combat or showdown, exactly? When do they heal? After combat or after showdown? He heals, he can just kill the injury. First the cleanup and all units heal, then death knell. Okay. Grab does not see the card drawn by Draven, for example. Okay. So, are you... wait. I think doesn't heal. Oops. Let me finish turn. Let me see. Alright. Alright, so he has 5-7 here, right? He's got 7 might. How do I deal with 7 might, chat? I can accelerate this, I think. Deathmark flow. I think I know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Tough turn. Wait. I'm an idiot. I could have just done that. Yeah. I have one floating, yeah. What's the best play? I could just draw a card. I could play some accelerates. I think I need to get rid of this guy no matter what. I could just suicide Rek'Sai here if I wanted to as well. I think I need to try to draw into another Karox. I think that's my best play. So, pay this, I think. 1. 1, 2. Wait, what am I doing? I can't do that. That doesn't work. No. That doesn't work. No, it does. Okay. Remove. Empower Z. Draw 1. I didn't find it. Damn it. Alright. 6. This is still good. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Just ship this. You burn 3 first. Thanks. Forgot to burn again. Oops. Go. Let me think. Three here. I think I lost. Did I lose? 5. That's really good. That is so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a really good top deck. 6. Actually, yeah. Oh, man. All right, boys, we're down to 0 mana. The final hold. The final attempt at victory. Surely it's enough. Oh, actually, I should have actually done this differently a bit. I don't even know if it's enough, man. I don't know if it's enough. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forgot Shadow Clone? True, thanks. Thanks. Alright, stunned. I had 1 mana floating. Oh, did I? Wait. Are you sure I had 1 mana floating? Oh. Oh. By the way, I have 1 mana up from floating. Forgot about it. But wait. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I sacked all mana. Never mind. Dude, he has another Vi. Alright, GG. I think we lost. I think it's over, chat. I think we're dead. I think we can't beat this anymore. He wins. Vi just wins the game. You got it. Game 3. See if he wants a game 3. Sure. Alright, let's do another one. And the last one is Minefield. Alright. That was just too many Vi's. Just far too many Vi's. Did I have Perfect Execution? I forgot it. Oh, did I discard Perfect Execution or not? I didn't even pay attention if I discarded it. I gotta keep in mind that Shadow discards cards. I always forget that. It's so bad. I don't know why the third game they take so long, because I put the same deck. There's no need to like redo the sideboard twice. Had a clone and you could have equipped boost to set. Got it. Got it. Makes sense. Alright. That's fine. Mulligan going first. Keep a 2-drop every time. Alright, we're just missing 1 dude and that's it. 1 dude and we're good, boys. Let's find him. Here we go. One more time. Everybody makes me happy. Do the dinosaur. That's a really nice draw. 1 point. How do I play this now? I actually don't know what to play. Am I just doing up from the deep, I guess? I think I'm just doing up from the deep. Am I? I think I am. Oops. Power Z, tap Z, draw one, and discard one. It's fine. Pass. All right. Did you already play Nasa's deck from Barcelona? No, I haven't. I have not yet. Soon, hopefully. This is really good with that. It gives me good attackers into her. Wait, I did it backwards. I have to discard then draw. I don't know why I did draw into discard. That was stupid. That was a misplay. I played it as if it was a Hui. Oops. You got it. Things get a little weird here. I mean, I can give a... Baited Hook is really good too. Ooh, hello. That's really nice. So this guy is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can double capture. I hold. I mean, that's just the play, right? The only issue is I can't... Damn. Go to 3. Tap tap. Where'd I go with this guy? All right. Nice. Pretty good. I don't quite have what I want to have this game. Don't have the combos yet. Ruined Rex is good. I go to 5. Man, unlucky. Unlucky, chat. Nothing to empower at all. I just want to build tempo. That's the issue here. That's the bigger problem. I want Ruined Rex to die. So I'll take her back for now. I'll develop some units. And I think I just chill like this. It's fine. It's 7 versus 6. He doesn't have very good options. Dun, 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 dun. He almost always captures with this guy, unfortunately. But we'll see. He's got Signature Spell as well. He's got a lot of great options. You always hold. I'm trying to play for tempo and winning really fast. I'm 5-1. I think it's the right play to do. I think. I hope I'm right. I don't know if I'm right. Yep, very strong. Baited Hook here is very strong as well. Karthus is very strong with Baited Hook as well. Okay, you got it. Okay, sure. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see how hard he pops off here. I've got a lot of great goals. Wait, does the Death Knell trigger a double stack? How does that work? Does he get 2 of them or not? I think not, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. He gets 2? Are you sure? Are you sure he gets 2? No, I think Death Knell goes first. Because the Death Knell makes a new stack, right? Because kill a, you know, look at the top 5 cards. So the Death Knell should happen first. I think. Let's see. He's out of mana, which is the important part here. I need to kill this off before he can copy it. That does suck. So I need to play this twice, I think. I just need to get rid of the Ruined Rex. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I don't need the other point. I just need to go to 6. It's pretty good. Actually, now this is extremely good. Remove. Do I want to capture? Yeah, just try to double hold. All right. He needs to have a signature spell, I think. He doesn't have any more Rexes. We're just going to try to hold for 2 here. We can't play Rex into this to kill things off. That's why we had to get rid of the Rex, by the way. Because this is just infinite removal. Especially with Karthus. He just copies it on hold. Shadow doesn't come in ready. It does because of Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai gives it ready. No, he has a lot of ways to stop me. Cull the Weak can stop me sometimes. You have to pay 1 and 1. Oh wait, do I? Oh shit. I might not have been able to do that. Oh, you're right. You're right. To be fair, this is actually worse for me because of what he did. Because of how he played, it's actually worse for me. I would prefer to have it now in base. So I'm not even going to go backwards. We're too far behind, but it's actually worse for me what just happened. Like I got this is really bad for me. It would have been better to have it here now, to just go in with it. It's really good. Alright, let's try this. I like this play better. I think it's a better play overall. I'm gonna try to double capture with Boots of Swiftness, basically. I need him to spend all of his mana here. We've got some time. He's not at even numbers yet. I need him to burn his mana as well, badly. That's really good if it's not removal. It's a lot of might. It's a lot of might. Why not equip? I don't want to scare him. Okay. By the way, I had lethal if he left the Glasgow. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I didn't have lethal there. Damn, how do I play this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 as well. He has 10 might as well. Wait, 11. I'm actually one above. They heal before the death knell hits me, right? If I'm not mistaken. I get the heal, right? Yeah, I win. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Play. Remove. That should be lethal here. 11 versus 10. So he heals, but he still has assault when the death knell hits. Good question. Let me check. Does he still have assault when death knell hits, chat? Do you guys know? Is he still 11? I think so. Or not. It is saying he still has assault until end of showdown. Doesn't lose attacker tag until it's over. I think. Yeah, probably. Chat says was changed in Unleashed rules update for the assault thing. Jesus, man. Tough one. Woo! What a game, bro. What a game. That was a good one. Holy smokes. Whew, that was a tough best of 3. Learned a lot about the deck as well. All right. Chat, let's do a intro. Oh, I like this deck a lot. What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great day, and in what is up, YouTube? I have got a fun deck for you guys today. Again, we have the best of Zed list. Now, you might be saying, Grappler, Zed sucks balls, Zed is no good, Zed cannot win games. And you'd be kind of right. Zed had an abysmal performance when it came to the tournament in Canada. But there was one exception. One exception to this rule. And that was, I will show you right now. So, if we look at Barcelona results for Zed, everybody was 5x or worse. Horrible. But one Giga Chad said, hey, Ghoster Driver, I can do better. He went 9-4. And this Zed list is his. No modifications, nothing. Let's dive right into it. It is a hidden list. You don't know what's hidden because there's so many different hidden cards. There is Ty Turner, there is Evelyn's, there is Mr. Edge of Night. We also have things such as Tornado Warrior, etc. The big combo is Tornado Warrior plus Karox. It just takes one of your opponent's units from their trash and wins the game on the spot. Multiple times we pulled this off. It feels good almost every single time you use it. And it's just a complete package. Hope you guys enjoy watching the games. I think we played pretty decently for a first attempt. And I think the deck is a lot of fun to play as well. Enjoy the video. And by the way, we are finally under the 60% mark. That means only 58% of you are not subscribed. It used to be 70, now it's 58. So good job. But if you're part of the 58, consider hitting the sub button. Enjoy the video. Boom. All right, that's the video, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, consider subscribing if you like this content. We have a lot more coming up. If you don't subscribe, oh well, it is what it is. Thanks for watching either way, and see you all on the next video regardless. Peace. Beautiful. All right, that's it. Sin, thank you for the follow, as well as Andby. Thank you for the follow. And not again. I missed it. Thank you for the raid of 5 viewers. I appreciate that. Awesome. Awesome stream, man. Dude, I am 5 days, 0 food. I get to eat today. I'm excited, chat. I'm excited. I'm going to go to the gym, and then after the gym, I'm going to have my first meal in 5 days. Holy, food is incoming soon. I cannot wait. Today's going to be a great day. Got to play Zed. What are you going to use to eat to break? I think today I'm not going to actually eat any real food. I'm going to have some bone broth, and I'm going to keep sipping on it for the rest of the day. I've not eaten in 5 days. 5 days only water. Why do you guys think I look so skinny? Look, I mean, right now I'm extra skinny, but look how shriveled up I am, chat. I'm like a skeleton, bro. Look at this. I'm so freaking skinny, it's crazy. Look at my poor arms, dude. I look like I'm gonna die of hunger. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Thanks for the follow there, Slice of Shakira. I appreciate it. Yeah, 5 days, zero food. But today's the last day, so we're calling it here. It was a good run. I could go longer, no problem. I feel very good, but I don't want to lose any more muscle, so it's a good spot to end it. I will not eat any real serious calories until tomorrow. Are you prepping for set cosplay? I could already pull off set. I lost a lot of body fat these 5 days. So yeah, sure, maybe. That's where you're acting delusional? I'm always delusional, brother. Hi and good night. Hello and good night to you too. Yes, Set was the one. Again is the one who rated me, correct. Alright, anything else you guys want to chat about before we end it? Because stream is basically over, no more Riftbound. I'll just chill here for a few minutes. Because I still have like an hour before I go to the gym. You said Canada, by the way, in the intro instead of Barcelona. Zed did kind of badly in Barcelona. All right, Tams, you can just add that in. Oh no, bro. Okay, Tams, you're a wizard. Or you can like put. You can cut it out and just put Barcelona or something. Anyway, yeah, have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. Good call. Thank you there, Kraken. Thanks. Let's just embrace it. Yeah, we can meme it. You can put me memeing after. Sure. Sounds good. No problems. No problems. Dude, I'm excited to eat. Again, I encourage all of you to try water fasting one time just to know how good it feels to eat after you've not eaten for 5 days. Chat, type one if you've ever like not eaten for like an entire day and then you just have your first meal and it's amazing because you haven't eaten for like 24 hours. It's been forever since you last ate and you finally get to eat and it's so damn good. I'm sure a lot of you have not eaten for 1 day. No shot, you haven't. All right? Now, imagine 5 instead of 1. All right? Imagine 5 instead of 1. The kind of reward your brain gives you, the dopamine that hits you. 2 days tops. Most of it was 3. 3 is already really good. 2 days is decent, man. Those are not bad. Smell of food kills me. I'm pretty sure you can't do it if you're working. No, you can do it if you're working. What do you mean? Chat, do you guys think I don't work? You don't think streaming is work? I'll let you know something. Here's a hard fact about streaming. If you truly enjoy streaming, it's not work. But if you don't enjoy what you're doing on streaming, it's some of the most mind-numbingly draining work you could possibly do. Streaming is a damn hard job if you don't enjoy doing it. And it'll make you miserable. And it'll drain every ounce of social energy you have. Because you literally have to non-stop keep talking for hours on end. And you can't just talk blabber. You gotta keep it entertaining. You gotta keep people engaged. I love it. So it's super easy for me. Like I have almost never in my life over the last like 8 years, I've almost never had a single day where I said, I'm not enjoying this. But if I didn't enjoy it, I would absolutely despise it. And it would be some of the hardest work you can do. Makes people leave, which has a knock-on effect. True. Unless people are there just to watch the streamer suffer. There is that as well. That exists. What do you do with the rest of the day anyway? Watch TV, play video games, eat food, hit the gym for like 2 hours, and that's about it. That's my day usually. Get other stuff done occasionally. Lol cow territory? Yeah. Witcher 3 remastered? Could consider it. I've never beaten Witcher 3. Never even got close to beating it. Do you date? Date, brother. I don't leave the house except for the gym. Imagine dating. What is that? I'm a monk, brother. Monk territory. Haven't known the smell of a woman in ages. So yeah, not quite. Date with dumbbells? Exactly. True. Every minute dating is a minute not doing bicep curls. Could you imagine? 30 days, only 1 meal at night, and no water during the day. Yo, congrats. Interesting. That's Ramadan, right? Got enough love for Riftbound in the gym, no time for anything else. Correct. That's right. Chat, type 1 if you're also on the monk journey. If you're on that celibacy journey. You don't need no woman in your life or man. You're all about playing card games because you're too cool to step outside of your house. The grass, allergic to it. Green on my shoes, I could never. You know, I plant my bottom on this chair and I play video games. It's where true happiness lies. Imagine having somebody nagging you, a girlfriend. Jesus. Imagine being the sun and having your beautiful skin burnt and turned like... No, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Did you look at the Annie deck real quick? Not now. We're done with Rip Bomb for today. Sorry, brother. I had enough Rip Bomb for one day. You gotta find the right one. Mine doesn't nag at all. That's true. What can you eat after 5 days fasting? Generally speaking, whatever you want. It's not that strict. I would say if you're like 7, 8 plus days, you want to be a little bit more careful. But I'm gonna be very, very careful either way at 5. What I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna drink bone broth for the whole day. I might have a little bit of very tender meat that came with the bone broth. So to make the bone broth, cooked oxtails, a lot of them. And then it just made a really thick, gelatinous, blob of water with all kinds of good nutrients and minerals and collagen parts and everything. But the oxtails were still there, right? So I have all the meat left over from the oxtails. So I might, for the first 2-3 hours, just sip on the bone broth, like have a couple of cups with some salt in it, of course. And then I might start nibbling on the oxtail meat. That came with it as well. So that's the plan for day 1. And then maybe if I feel great, like if my stomach's not upset, at the end of the day, I might have some cheese and stuff. And then tomorrow, I'll just eat like some steak and just good food. Stop smoking because I became addicted to eating nonstop. What do you think I have to do? Get back to smoking. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Grappler! I stopped smoking crack because heroin was better. What do you think I should... I don't know, bro. Don't ask me. Remember you doing a carnivore diet? Would you recommend it? That or keto? So I did carnivore, I did keto, I did everything around the block. My recommendation, it's what I do. Carnivore plus fruits. Oh, goated. Just perfect carnivore as in just steak and any fruits you want. And you can avoid stuff like nightshade family, which is tomato, eggplant, etc., etc. But yeah, in general, almost every fruit except for nightshades and carnivore. And you will almost certainly be very healthy, in great shape. That's my recommendation. I've tried both, that and pure carnivore, and the fruits, digestion's better. Definitely going to the bathroom is better because you get some fibers, finally. Why nightshades? Some people are more sensitive in their gut when they eat stuff like tomatoes and eggplant. It's not everybody. I would suggest starting without the nightshades and then introducing them to see how your gut handles it. I think one of the most important factors in diet, if you want to be healthy, is having very healthy gut health. And you'd be shocked at what percentage of the world has like some even mild level of gut inflammation from eating all the crap they eat. And by the way, I'm a firm believer that there's a lot of people who eat stuff that are considered healthy that causes some level of gut inflammation. Stuff like even beans or like it can just be mildly aggravating, but I'd rather have zero aggravation in the gut. And when you have a very healthy gut, your immune system is so much better. Your body is able to throw its resources to other parts of your body other than the gut itself. It's great. Adios. See you next stream. Adios, brother. See you next time. I think it's mostly some kind of virus too that is attacking the food. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I like to do. Pure carnivore with fruits, and if that's going great for you for like a month or two, try adding a few other things on top just to see how you feel with it. Just be careful not to have a slippery slope of just adding stuff non-stop, you know. All right, 6:24 a.m. Shall I end it? Maybe. All right, fun stream, guys. I used to have really good gut health until I got food poisoning multiple times from restaurants. Jesus. Where should I start to improve my gut health? Diet. Entirely. Just, you start with a restrictive diet, of mostly just clean meat and fruits. Because there is almost nothing in pure meat and fruits that is really gut aggravating. Very little. If anything, some people might want to just start with pure meat, that's it. Just pure meat. Right? Go like pure meat for like 2-3 weeks. Only steak. And when I say pure meat, I don't mean like mortadella and salami. Not processed. Just steak. And then if you feel great gut-wise with that, add fruits. If after adding the fruits, you still feel great, and don't say like add 2 days of fruits and feel great. Like you added fruits and you've been on them for like 2-3 weeks, you still feel great. Start adding one vegetable at a time. So, first off, start with the very, very mild ones like white rice, like potato, stuff like that. And then you can start just start experimenting, but you got to take them very slowly. So you might like add white rice, try that for a week. Okay, still feel amazing. Add potatoes for a week, still feel amazing. Add beans for a week. Uh-oh, 3rd day of beans, I'm getting gas. I'm feeling bloated. You know, interesting. All right, beans are not for me. Let's go back to normal for another week. All right, symptoms have cleared up. Let me try adding asparagus to it. You know, that's the best way. Steak, chicken, fish, yeah. Any meat. But when I say meat, I mean you know what animal it comes from, not some slop that's in a can that's like a mixture of 20 different chemicals. How that would work, because for weight loss, you want to cut the sugar completely for keto. Well, it's not keto, right? My diet is not keto. Meat plus fruits is not a keto diet in general. But yeah, that's how I would go about it. If you have bad gut health, super, super, super simplistic, only meat for a few weeks. You'll not die from this. You'll be healthy. You might get some diarrhea. That's fine. It is what it is. And then fruits, and then slow introduction, one thing at a time to see what your triggers are. Chicken is fine? Yeah, chicken's fine. Keep in mind, if you have yet to add fruits and you're only doing meat, so you've started off with only meat for like 3 weeks. If you haven't added fruit, if you're going for chicken, get the fatty cuts. Because if you don't eat the fruits and you're only doing meat, you need fat, because that's your main energy source. You can't go lean protein only. So either like get like the thighs of the chicken, you know, something fatty with the skin, and like add butter, you know, like put some butter in there and stuff. Find some form of fat for the diet. I think you need longer for an elimination diet. It depends on the person. Like if it's somebody who's very messed up, who has Crohn's disease, and by the way, a lot of people with Crohn's disease see almost a full reversal of symptoms while on carnivore. Like if you're very messed up, yeah, you might want to go longer. But I think in general, for the average person who just feels iffy with their gut, they're not like on some real serious medical issues, you can do like 2-3 weeks and then slowly introduce. But yeah, you can go 2 months as well. I'm not saying there's like a maximum time. Your gut is so bad. My gut is so healthy. I have like an iron gut. I can eat, but it's because I'm also very careful of what I put in my body. I always have been. Bro, help me. I just did. Just do what I said, brother. Come on my Discord. Let me know how it's going. You know? Come back on my next stream and tell me, hey, Grappler, I've been doing it for 3 weeks, and this is what happened. Yeah. Look up carnivore diet for gut inflammation, and then start with that. Surprisingly, you can find out a lot about your gut from looking at your blood under a microscope. Could be. But almost everyone in the world can handle pure meat. It's a beautiful thing. It has no fiber. It has nothing that your body can't process. It's basically just pure nutrition. And almost even the sickest guts can deal with pure meat. You know what really messes up people with really bad gut health? Generally speaking, high fiber. Things that the body can't digest that causes bacteria to start producing tons of like byproducts, and then bloating happens, then gases happens, etc. Stuff like beans, for example. You eat beans, almost everyone who eats beans gets gas. Until you get used to it. Eventually you get the microbiome in your gut that lets you like eat beans without too much gas. But in general, that's what you really need to avoid early if you have bad gut health. You just want to give your gut a break, a vacation. You want to say, hey, you can take it easy for the next few weeks. And steak is like the #1 thing for that. How about yogurt? Depends if you're lactose intolerant. A lot of people have a little bit of a hard time with lactose. So it depends. If you're fully tolerant of lactose, yeah, it's fine. One of the best things for the gut is to hydrate and movement. True as well, actually. Walking is very good. It is very good. All right, chat, I'm going to leave you guys here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for the 3 subs today as well. I appreciate you guys a lot. Yeah, thanks for the viewership, everybody. Mr. Remy, thank you for the super chat.
I'll try it from now on.
Give it a try, and let me know how it goes. I hope it goes well for you. Thank you for the €2, or $233. Haven't had a super chat in a while on YouTube. Thanks so much. Supanovex, thank you as well for your sub gifted. Zelpak gifting one to Supano. Okay, Sopa, you have no excuse not to come back and tell me about your diet. I really hope you do well, man. Gonna hit the gym. Thanks for the chat. Good day. Enjoy the bone broth. I will, a trio. Thank you very much. All right. Hey guys, let me work out. I'm out of here. All right. All right. See you all tomorrow. As always, thanks for being here. And until next time, friends. Peace.